dress for anything. Why don't you get something? So Mallory was one. She was dead set against me getting a black dress. She picked this dress out.
They did have. I
That's
should
nice.
have. They did have.
Thank you. That mic's cool.
They do have raspberry.
10-0, first inning. True story. Listen, I see you guys are you're refugees from New Lathrop, Lothrop. Is there an old Lothrop? Just the new one, huh? All right. Wow, 25 years. Can you believe it? Who's finally got their kids out of the house so you start dating again? Dating each other, I mean. Well, it's up to you. Pretty much a free world, you know what I mean? Listen, I noticed is this, you said this Hennig? Is that how you say that name? Hennig with an E on the end, huh? They pretty much ran the show, huh? I mean, they ran the deal, they married everybody, and it's all run by them. How about Crupps? Are the Crupps in charge of the last stuff, too? I'm reading the book here, it looks like they're running the show, too, so. Oh, well. Okay. Well, what have you noticed about, did you have a 10-year reunion? Yeah. Did you have 20? Yeah. There's not much to do up here, so you have one every year, right? But has anybody noticed, when I went back to my class reunions, I noticed the people that were cool in high school ain't cool anymore. A lot of them didn't have any hair, which meant they weren't cool anymore. A lot of people who weren't very cool in high school turned out pretty damn cool. Does that work with your class at all?
We're all cool.
Oh, I forgot it. In a small community, you can't be honest, you gotta be proper. I'm done with honesty now, I'll do the political crap for you, okay? All right, well that's cool. How many people came tonight? How many people are here tonight? I don't want to get too serious about this reunion. How many came into class? You had how many in class? 127. How many came back?
1/3.
That's pretty good. I'm trying to be politically correct. Here we go. 1/3's not worth a damn. Where's the rest of the people?
The fun is here.
Well, that's right.
That's right.
All right, well, let me tell you what we'll do. Who was voted most something? Who got voted? Did you have that in your high school? Most pathetic, or most athletic, or most likely to fail, most likely to succeed. Did you have that most thing? You didn't have those votes? You look at it, you're like I'm talking a foreign language. Joe Young? Where's Mighty Joe Young? That's Mighty Joe Young. He's the 800-pound gorilla in the room. You have to be old to remember Mighty Joe Young. He was. Did you have people who got voted most this, most that? You guys don't even remember that, huh? I'll take myself up here. The most funny, it's bad English in New Lathrop, but nonetheless. The most funniest? Who's that? Which guy's that? You got right here? The guy who looks like Bruce Willis. This guy right here? Did they vote you class clown? That's not what I asked you, buddy. I'll remember you. I know nobody got voted most anything. Voted biggest mouth? Has that changed at all?
True confessions.
Being voted the biggest mouth could have a lot of connotations. I'm not sure where we want to go. Which would probably mean somebody who talked a lot, right? Well, it's your mind. I'm just asking questions. Prettiest smile. Who got voted prettiest smile? The guy right there? You did. Yeah, you sure lost it, buddy. Where the hell we go? Huh? We were boxing. Had the prettiest smile, you were a boxer, voted with the prettiest smile. You still got all your teeth? Yeah, they look pretty. Are those your teeth? You probably bought them. They must be yours. Okay, good. Did you get voted most what? Young? Young. I see. Who got voted most likely to succeed? Did you have one of those people? Who's that? This guy right here? Did you do it? Did he make it? Most likely. Did you succeed the most? do you buy drinks for people at the bar because you got some cash? I mean, let's have this.
Bar can't done anything.
Hey, just trying to help out here, you know? You got that ruddy complexion, though. I noticed that part. How about who's most athletic? Probably everybody wanted to marry that guy. Who's that? Carrie was most athletic. You don't remember. Man, that Alzheimer's is slipping in here in you, Walter. I'm telling you.
Mark Burkmeyer.
It's also called Old-Timer's disease.
One of them guys.
That's good. How about most likely to marry each other? Did you have one of those? Best couple, you voted best, they voted most. Well, this question's getting hard. I don't want to strain anybody here, but. Who was it? Beth and Dean. Who married each other from the class? How many people here married someone in your class? Would you just raise your hand for me? All right. Who had to marry somebody from your class? I think that's a fair question. I mean, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Who went the farthest in school? Who got a master's? Anybody here get a master's? I mean, that's like 5 years, 6 or 7. Really. And there's the guy that bought the bait shop. He's a masturbator. That's what they told me in the Bible. Now you gotta hand it to the masturbator. I'll tell you that.
You better stay over there, Dee.
All right.
I'm going home by myself.
Who has kids that have graduated from high school? Raise your hand for me. How many people had all-night parties for their kid that graduated from high school? Did you have all-night parties where they locked the kids all in?
When they graduated?
When they graduated from high school, like you saw at Chestnut. You did. Anybody else? What'd you get when you graduated? Did they have a party for you? They didn't have crap when I graduated. I mean, now when they have these big, and Chesley's a pretty big party. I mean, they spend 10, 20, 30 grand on all-night parties for the graduating seniors. I do about 45 high schools. I do a lot of those parties.
And in the 5 years.
When we graduated, they said, here's your hat, put your toss on the other side, and get out of here. Don't throw your hat, because you got to take it back, you got to deposit it. Mine was crazy to throw the hat, because we got to get the deposit back. Kidding me? Okay, well, so far you guys are not that much fun, so we'll see. Well, let me tell you what I do in case you're interested. If you're not interested, I'll tell you anyway. It doesn't matter. I'm a hypnotist. I hypnotize people. I do it professionally in terms of clinical work and medical referrals, and I also do a lot of entertaining because it's more fun and it pays better. So that's what I do. Okay? Has anybody ever been hypnotized before, by the way? Anybody? You have? Did you like it? Well, then you weren't hypnotized before, were you? Most likely to lie. He was voted most likely to lie. This guy right here. What was his your call? He married into... He married into class. So he doesn't really deserve to be here. He's lucky to get a drink. I'm telling you right now. All right. Well, if you've never been hypnotized, you probably need a little, you need to get out more. So, I'll tell you about it. We'll play around with it. We'll see if you're fun. If you're fun, I got lots of fun things to show you. A lot of people are, first of all, most people don't believe in hypnosis based on their vast education in the field. They can't even spell the word right, and they don't believe in it. All right? Most people don't think they'd be hypnotized. Most people don't think it'll work on them, based on the same vast education. But everybody here hopes I get somebody because you want to watch. Is that about right? Most of you don't even believe in it, but that's because you don't know anything about it, but you hope I get somebody who's dumb enough to come up here. Yeah, well, that's not the way it works. First of all, I've done over 1 million people. I work a lot because I'm very hard to be informed, so I do lots of people. I wrote a book, did a whole national tour, done lots of TV shows, as if that's a big deal. Except if you do TV shows, you're an expert. I saw more idiots in the green room as I did a book tour that were going to be on the TV show because they were experts and they didn't know crap. They hadn't even read their own book. You know? So, but you see somebody on TV, you figure, well, must be dynamite. I got news for you. Not true. Okay? People ask me, they ask, were you on Oprah? And the answer is no, I did Oprah's show, but I wasn't on Oprah. There's a difference, you know what I mean? I did Larry King, but I was only on his show. Alright, so much for that. Anyway, so, did you get Kelly Company when it was up here years ago? Did you get Kelly Company on television? You don't even know what that means, that was a show in Detroit. The 3 channels in Oprah, that's it. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Let me show you some stuff. I brought some extra things because class reunions are kind of fun. They can be a real drag, or they can be really fun, for me. Because if they're really a drag, it's people that are not too much fun. Most of them are accountants. I can't give anybody, they're not much fun. They could be if they just loosen up a little bit. But you can't, a lot of times you can't get people to come up front to volunteer because they don't want to anybody because they know everybody. But if you're really a lot of fun, I can do lots of good things for you. Does anybody play golf, for example? I've been on PGA Golf Tour with golf pros. I can show you some things that take 5 seconds to learn so that you can play your game. Anybody bowl? Anybody bowl? No bowlers up here? All right. Never mind. Any smokers up here? Everybody who smokes cigarettes. The guy who's, the ingrate guy who just crashed the party. He was supposed to be here. Yeah, married in. I've done about 300,000 cigarette smokers across for the American Lung Association over the years. And, I don't know, we'll see. People who smoke are very odd, by the way, because you have to be on fire to be smoking, so technically nobody smokes. You have to be burning to smoke, all right? Technically, people who smoke, you're not technically a smoker, sir. Technically, you're a sucker and a blower. Just trying to be honest there, you know? Smoking's weird because it doesn't make any sense. It feels good, but it's intellectually ridiculous because your intellect doesn't smoke. Smoking is dumb even to people who smoke because you grind up leaves, roll them into a paper, glue it together, put it between your lips, set fire to one end, suck on it. Now that makes no sense at all. Except it feels good to people who do it. Okay? What do you think the hardest of all the things? You can't think of something that I haven't done in terms of the hypnosis. When you do hypnosis for people in terms of behavior change, you upgrade their emotional software. I change the way they feel, not the way they think. Okay? So you take a smoker, turn them into a non-smoker. They become a non-smoker. What do you think the hardest of all the behavior changes is? The hardest thing to do? What would you guess?
Give up sex.
You'd have to start first. He could be good in this whole deal because Now, I looked your group over. I didn't see anybody here with this problem because the most difficult thing is permanent weight loss. People have this thing about permanent. There's no such thing, but they want permanent weight loss. I didn't see anybody in the whole group overweight, chubby, obese, fat. Not a single one of you guys. I saw a couple people too short. I see anybody overweight though, which is kind of a compliment to the group. This is a very good-looking group, by the way, for 25 years. I don't have to say that because I already got paid. No, what the hell? All right. So let me show you how the hypnosis works. We'll do a couple of things to see if you're fun. Some people are afraid to be hypnotized because they're afraid of certain things like, well, I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want to get up there and be embarrassed by the guy. First of all, I'm not going to embarrass anybody tonight. I won't embarrass anybody. If I do anything that makes you feel embarrassed tonight, you tell me. I'll fix it so you don't feel embarrassed. But you open up a pretty wild weekend today. You just didn't give a damn about anything. Just think what you could do, you know? Who do you think is easier to hypnotize? Now, I've done over 1 million people, I told you. Who do you think is easiest to hypnotize? Smart people or dumb people? What would you guess?
Smart people.
Good. Smart people have more to work with. The answer is smart people. There's more to work with. I can hypnotize dumb people. But you got to talk real slow and use little words. Just like you work with them. I mean, you know, what are you going to do? So, a lot of people are afraid to be a part of a hypnosis show because they're afraid because they're dumb, stupid, weak-willed, or feeble-minded. Those people I don't want because you can't do anything with them. So if your IQ's over 90, you can be hypnotized. If your IQ's under 90, you don't even know what I'm talking about. So all right. Any questions you might have as we go along, you just go ahead and ask me, but I'll show you a couple things. First of all, do you ever argue with yourself? Hello? You have to argue with yourself, or you're from another planet. There's a reason for that. Your brain's in halves, they're called hemispheres. And one part of your mind thinks, and another part feels. So when what you think and what you feel disagree, you argue with yourself. What you're supposed to do disagrees with what you want to do. Okay? Anybody has any problem, well, you can't go through life without problems, for example. People bite their fingernails, for example. Biting your fingernails is really inconvenient when you're 42. Go for a job interview, you get your hand in your mouth half the time, can't get the job, can't figure out why. I couldn't understand you, plus he figures you're 5. So biting your nails is inconvenient, but you don't even know you're doing it half the time. You learn when you're 4 or 5 years old to bite your nails. Then 40 years later, you're still doing it, can't figure out why. Okay? Smoking's like that too. When you smoke, it makes no sense, but it feels good. All right? So your intelligence is stupid, dumb, we're going to kill us. We can't smoke, it's bad for our kid, we can't be good. Shut up, you sucker. I like it. Want to know why? You got about 20 billion brain cells. The average adult can use 10%. So your conscious, logical, verbal thinking mind, the part you think with your ego, is 10 to 12% of 20 billion. Subconscious part of your mind that doesn't talk, the nonverbal one, body language one. I'm going to show you the one with ESP up here. Beats your heart, breathes for you, blinks your eyes, tells you when to eat, when to sleep, when to smoke, how to feel, runs the whole show. 90% of 20 billion. Does whatever it wants to do. Okay? What you think doesn't mean much. What you feel runs the whole show. All right? So 10 don't tell 90 what to do. So your intelligence is nice, but it doesn't mean very much. Old patterns are really hard to break, right? For example, if you sleep on the same side of the bed, pretty good chance you're married. But you can't sleep on the other side, have you ever noticed? These are called comfort zones. You can't violate your comfort zones even though your logic will say, it doesn't matter what side I sleep on. Shut up, I'm sleeping on my side. Did you ever have somebody switch pillows on you like you're not going to notice? How long take to figure that out? As soon as you hit it, not my pillow, violation of my comfort zone, right? This is it, doesn't matter, a pillow's a pillow. Shut up, I want my pillow. Who carries a pillow when they travel? Who carries a pillow when they travel? You take a lot of heat for that, man. Is your husband, pillow's a pillow, you don't need to take it. Shut up, we're taking my pillow or we're not going. That's what that works. That's a comfort zone thing, all right? For example, you wear your watch on the same arm all the time, right? Your intelligence says it doesn't matter which arm it's on. Sometimes the same, we can put on either arm, wouldn't matter. The big part of your mind says, shut up, I don't like it on this arm, you're bugging me, put it back where it goes. You can't just switch arms before you put your watch, okay? For example, men wear the same kind of underwear all the time. We either wear boxers or jockeys. We don't mix and match. We wear the same kind because the other one feels funny to us. Right, guys? How many guys wear boxers? Who wears boxer shorts? Raise your hands for me if you wear boxers. Guys who wear boxers, raise your hand. There's one. Anybody wear boxers? Come on, you guys. Boxers. Yeah, the guys with their hands up are the real swingers in the group. The promotion wouldn't hurt you, what the hell, you know? So you just don't switch stuff. For example, women who are smarter than men, by the way, but I'll get into that later if you want. Women, when they're mad at their husband, oftentimes they'll move the furniture that day. He comes home, can't say anything because they're just doing what they're supposed to do, but it takes him 2 days to figure out where to sit. And he wants his chair back where it goes. Who grew up in a house where you had dad's chair? Did you grow up in a house where you had dad's chair? Yeah, that's a comfort zone thing. Company comes over, somebody sits in dad's chair, the whole room goes, gotta get him out of dad's chair before he gets back to the bathroom, or we're in serious trouble here, you know? That's a comfort zone violation. Who works in the desk? Who works in the desk? You ever have somebody straighten up your desk for you? Well, what's more aggravating than that? You get stuff messed up just right, and then they straighten it up for you. You ever straighten up your teenager's room? Don't they appreciate that? You like that, right? That's a violation of comfort zone. So comfort zone things, for example, let me show you. Put your hands together for me. Let's stop the adultery part. We'll get to that in a minute. Put your hands together for me. I'll wait till you do. Because I got paid, I told you. Got your hands together? Who's got the left thumb on top? Say yes. Yeah, my people. Who's got the right thumb on top? Say yes. Yeah, there's hope for you guys. Here's what you do. Take your thumbs and switch them. Switch your thumbs. How's that feel? Screws up your whole life, doesn't it? Your intelligence says, doesn't matter where thumbs are. The ego says, I don't like it. You're bugging me. Put it back where they go. So if you got your thumbs the wrong way, put it back real slow. You get what's called a thumbgasm. Put it back real slow for you to go. Ooh. That's your mind going, I like that. Here's a little treat for you. Put it back right. I'll give you a little treat there. You can feel that thumbgasm. So when you're in a boring place, listen to a boring guy talking about boring crap, what you do is you put your hands together, switch your thumbs, put it back real slow, and go, that's better. Just don't do it with your hand. Don't do it with your hands under a table. Because you're going to know from your face something good happened under the table. Comfort zone violation. That's why it's so hard to change. It's very hard to change anything you want to do because it screws up your comfort zone. Clap your hands for me. Just clap your hands over your back. Notice which hands you got on top. Switch your other hand on top. You're like a seal waiting for a fish, aren't you? And you hope nobody sees you because you know this looks stupid. It feels stupid. Like, God, I hope nobody sees me doing this. It looks retarded. That's because it violates your comfort zone. So when you want to change anything, it doesn't really matter what it is. Very difficult to change. It's easy. Feels hard because it doesn't work very well. Did you ever shave your mustache? Did you ever? Yeah. Nobody even notices half the time. They're looking at you saying, you losing weight or something? They don't even notice. Then half your face is gone. You're doing this number all day long. Then you go back because you got to have it. Okay? Violation of the comfort zone. Got to have my mustache back. Why? Doesn't make sense. It just feels like I need it. Okay? That's how it works, all right? So you got lots of comfort zone things. Parking your car. Do you ever let your kid use your car? Do they park it the way they're supposed to park it? The way you park it? It's aggravating, isn't it? They put the keys where they're supposed to be. You got to go search for them. Comfort zone violation. Just not the right way. You know what I mean? All right. So when I do things with people, they say they want to change things. They say, okay, we're going to change your comfort zones. Okay? And most people don't want to do that. Who's trying to quit smoking, for example? It's difficult, isn't it? Cigarettes, your buddies, your pals, your friends, when you got no buddies, no pals, no friends. They don't argue with you, they just do whatever you want them to do. Okay? Hard to give those little beauties up. Weight loss is difficult too. First three letters of die are D-I-E. I mean, it's kiss your phone goodbye because it just died. Okay? People go on a diet, they hope they lose weight quick so they can eat again. I mean, it's very weird. Nobody wants to go on a diet. You go on a diet, people say, don't you feel better? So, yeah, I feel great. Smoking's even worse. Oh, don't you feel better now that you quit? Yeah, I feel great. Because they're mad they can't have a cigarette. All right? Unless they become a non-smoker, which is a whole other long story. All right, let me show you a couple things about how the hypnosis works. Do this for me. Now, when you hypnotize, you can't tell, by the way. I assume you know nothing about what I do, because I don't know anything about what you do. Something happens. When you're hypnotized, you don't go to sleep, you don't black out, you don't become unconscious, you kind of mellow into neutral. You always know what's going on, but you don't care very much, so you don't go to sleep. If you went to sleep, you couldn't hear me, you wouldn't know what to do. It's like your body goes to sleep, but your mind stays awake. All hypnosis is self-hypnosis. That is, you do it, I just direct traffic for you. Okay? So I don't do it to you, I do it for you. There's a big difference. Okay? Also, has anybody ever had nitrous oxide? Who's had laughing gas? Nitrous oxide is the dentist. They haven't had it yet, it's good. When you're hypnotized, it feels like nitrous oxide. It means you know what's going on, but you don't care for it. If you've had nitrous, you know it's hurts, but you don't care. Because some people say, I'm afraid of that. Well, just pick it off your nose. It's not that big a deal. They don't want to lose control, but they got so much to begin with. You've heard the old line of crap. You can't be hypnotized to do anything you wouldn't normally do. Have you heard that? That's a lie. It's a joke. People come to see me every day in my office for things they can't normally do, want me to get them to do something they wouldn't normally do. So you figure it out. Okay? And what would you do if you had a chance to get away with it? Just about anything. Now I got them feeling scared, right? But you won't have to take the blame for what you do, just blame me. I couldn't help it, he made me do it. Plus, we might do lucky couple tonight if you're fun. Lucky couple, maybe two lucky couples. Lucky couples have a weekend they will never forget. Yes. So I guess I don't have to explain what the lucky couple is. Whatever they want. Okay? Alright, let me show you a couple more simple things, and then we'll do some things up here that we'll do some reminiscing back to 1981. Dig up some of the old stuff you couldn't seem to remember when I was asking you questions. It's still in there, by the way. You don't forget anything. You just choose not to remember it, okay? All right, let me show you a couple more things about concentration development. Simple little things, all right? First of all, do this for me. Put your hands together. Doesn't matter how you do it. People say, well, what's the right way? There's no right way. Take your fingers apart like this for 10 seconds. This is not the hypnosis part. Don't worry about that. This is you just kind of checking out your own mind. Focus your eyes on the space between your fingers for 10 seconds and just listen to me. Focus your eyes on the space between your fingers. Imagine I took a piece of string and wrapped it around your fingertips very, very tightly. If I wrap the string around your fingertips, tighter, 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 it feels like you got magnets on the tips of your fingers that come together and stick on the ends like they're super glued. If I wrap the string tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter, tight, 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 they come together and stick. Wrap the string around your fingertips, tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter, tight, tight, tight. I'll count to 3, take hands apart now. 1, 2, 3. When you do that with a group of people, you get 3 different reactions. You get some people go, oh my God, a miracle. Then you get other people get a hernia trying to keep their fingers apart. Then if I go to someplace like, if I go to like Saginaw, they gotta go, duh, what do you do? I don't get it. Anybody here from Saginaw? Live right there in Saginaw? Because I'll slow it down if I have to. It's a courtesy thing. Courtesy thing. Let me see if you pay attention for 20 seconds. The hardest part about hypnosis is getting people to just pay attention. All I need is 10 seconds. And bingo, you'll be there, okay? Let's see if you can do 20, all right? This is a tough one, so see if you can pay attention. Pick a number between 1 and 10 and keep it in your mind. Secret, private number. Number between 1 and 10. Got your number?
Yeah.
All right, multiply by 9. I'll wait. Take your shoes off, what you gotta do. All right. Probably got a 2-digit number, don't you? 2 digits? Add them together. Add the 2 numbers together. Add them together. Got your total? All right, subtract 5. You can do this. Take the number you got left, find the corresponding letter in the alphabet. Like A is 1, B is 2. Find the letter, goes with the number you got left. Got your letter? Think of a country begins with that letter. Keep up now. Country begins with that letter. Country. Got your country? Country. Go to the second letter in that country. Second letter. Keep up. Second letter. You'll be tested on these things. Second letter. Think of an animal begins with that letter. Got your animal? Think of the color of the animal. Got the color? You paid attention. You got that gray elephant in Denmark, don't you? If you didn't pay attention, I'm trying to find out who I can't. I don't want to use. You paid attention? That's very good. Next step. Here's the next step. This is not difficult, all right? Here's what you're going to do. When I do the hypnosis, I'm going to do everybody at one time. I do everybody at once. The ones who want to do it, cool. The ones who don't, just don't bug your classmates. So do everybody at once. Takes about 20 seconds, by the way. We'll do the whole room 20 seconds, okay? Now, a lot of you ladies have heard men say they can do the whole room. Well, I can't. Like most men, it's going to take about 20 seconds, all right? So we'll do everybody, see what it feels like, then we'll get some folks up here that are special. In order to be hypnotized, number one, you got to be smart. That doesn't mean educated. Smart's different than educated. So you have to be smart because you can't work with dumb people. I told you that, all right? And number two, you have to be talented. About 40% of the world are genetically predisposed. About 4 to 10 people are naturally good at this right away. The hypnosis, you can do amazing things with it, by the way, but I won't bore you with all those things. But change your life, because your attitude controls your whole life in terms of how you behave, okay? So about 40% of you are naturally good right off the bat, you don't even know it yet, okay? 50% are called skilled people, they get better with practice. 10% are called refractory. They can't do much of anything right. They didn't come tonight, because they couldn't find the place. So those are the 10%ers, we don't have any of those here. Okay? So we'll do everybody, it takes about 20 seconds. Also, I'll show you a quick, simple self-hypnosis technique. Takes 3 seconds if you want it, because I do it anyway, so you're going to get it. 3 seconds for golfers, for people who have anxiety problems. If you have anxiety problems, that's a real pain in the neck for husbands if your wife has anxiety problems. She's all upset, she says, what's wrong? What is it? I don't know. What are you worried about? I don't know. What are you worried about then? I'll fix it, but I can't figure it out. You can't tell me. I don't know. Anxiety is the fear of impending doom. You have no idea what it is you're nervous about. Take your Prozac, shut up, and don't kill anybody. Anxiety problems are a fear that have no base. You don't even know where it's from. And people who golf, people who do public speaking. How many people do speaking in front of large groups? Anybody do speeches in front of groups? Good. How'd you do your first speech in front of a large group? Bad. How'd you get better? Talking in front of groups. No, you got better by practice. That's what you learn to do, right? How do you get better at talking in front of groups? Talking in front of groups. Simple principle in psychotherapy. How do you change? Well, emotions are like muscles. The ones you use the most will get the strongest. Real complicated, okay? So the more you do something, the more you do shy, the better you get at it. The more you do I'm afraid, the better you get at being afraid. The more you say, screw them, you're not even here, I'm talking to myself, now here's the speech, the easier it is, right? Okay, good. So how do you get good at anything? Emotional practice, okay? And hypnosis accelerates that for people. All right, next step. Do this for me. Put your hands out like this. 10 seconds, it's not a biggie now. You got a 50-50 chance here. Turn your right hand up. Most of you got that. Good. Except the ones that didn't go to New Lothrop. Pretty advanced for them. Close your eyes for me for 10 seconds, I'll tell you why. Number one, if you close your eyes, you concentrate better. Close your eyes, you visualize better. If you close your eyes, you even hear better. So with your eyes closed, 10 seconds, you're by yourself. Do this for me. In your mind, see a book. Big, thick, heavy book, like a Webster's Dictionary. Big, thick, heavy Bible. See it in your mind if you can. See the book? Hold the book in your right hand. Big, thick, heavy book. Big, thick, heavy dictionary. Big, thick, heavy Bible. Hold the book in your right hand. Now, as if you had that big, thick, heavy book in your right hand, it'll get very heavy. It'll get difficult for you to hold up. Makes your arm very tired. Big, thick, heavy book in your right hand. Put another book on top. Two, as if you had two thick, heavy books in your right hand. They're going to get heavier, heavier, and harder for you to hold up. You can do it. Don't be wimping out now. Another book on top. Can you do three? Can you see a stack of three? Can you feel a stack of three thick, heavy books in your right hand? Heavy. Hard to hold up. Can you do four? They did four in Saginaw one time. That's all I'm doing. Stack of four thick, heavy books in your right hand. Heavy. Get harder and harder for you to hold up. Four of them. I'm going to count three. Pop your eyes open. Put your arms down. Now, 1, 2, 3. Put your arms down for me. Good. Now, when you do that, check your arms. You'll find one feels different than the other. Did you notice? Yeah. All right. When you do that, you get two different reactions with a group of people. You got part of your mind that's kind of the nerdy, pea-brain part that goes, well, that's dumb, there's no bullets. Then you got another part that goes, yeah, but I got one arm a lot more tired than the other one. Shut up. Because you can feel a difference. You don't think a difference, you feel a difference, right? That's based on simple suggestion and the ability to concentrate. Some people have it, some people don't. What are you going to do? Okay? All right, so here's what we're going to do. Let me do a little 20-second thing with you, show you how it feels to be hypnotized, because whatever you think it's like, it's not like that. You don't go to sleep, you don't fall down, you can't hurt yourself, nothing weird happens to you. People say, what if I'm hypnotized and I start barking like a dog or barking like a chicken? Don't worry about that. When you're hypnotized, you don't do anything, you just sit there. Until I tell you to do something, you don't do anything. If you're prone to barking, you may want to rip a few barks off, but it has nothing to do with it. It's just your barking thing, so, you know. So nothing happens, you don't do anything, you just sit there. Now, has anybody here ever heard you're supposed to make your mind a blank when you're hypnotized? You ever hear you're supposed to blank your mind out? Did you ever hear that?
Yeah.
Nobody's ever heard that? Come on, give me a break. If you've heard that, we've been out in the real world beyond Saginaw. Anybody who tells you you're supposed to make your mind a blank, first of all, they're an idiot, don't listen to them again. Second of all, you can't make your mind a blank, you flat out can't do it. Number two, if you could make your mind a blank, how would you know? Skip the blank mind routine, because people always go, I'm trying to make my mind a blank. It already is, I don't want to tell them. Doesn't matter what it's thinking about, you don't choose it anyway. People think they choose what they think. No, they don't. It just happens. Okay? Alright. 20 seconds, then I'll do another one in a minute, and then we'll do some ES. Does anybody here go to the casino? Does anybody know anybody who goes to the casino once in a while? I mean, you probably heard about it. Okay. How's it like to be able to pick the right machine by walking up and asking if it's the right one? Who believes in psychic ability, by the way? 2 people. That's a shame. Psychic ability is the extension of all 5 senses, creating a 6th sense. Okay? And you become more aware, because you're aware of your 5 sensory inputs. Most people are only aware of their eyes. Your eyes are a real big deal. You know that? People are real big on their eyes. That's why I have you close your eyes when I do this. They're real big on their eyes. When you taste something crummy, you take it out of your mouth and you look at it. You already know it tastes bad. What the hell are you looking at? Your eyes are real. When you hear a sound, you gotta look. What's that sound? You gotta see what the sound is. You don't trust what you hear. Did you ever ride down the road with somebody looking for an address? They turn down the radio so they can see the numbers better. Your eyes are a real big deal, and they're the easiest sense to fool. Okay? All right. Let me do this with you. Here's what you do. 20 seconds. Let me do 20 seconds with you. We'll do everybody once, then we'll do some folks up here. And the people who can be hypnotized are the smart, talented ones. Trust me, if I ask you to help me out, it's because you're smart and talented. If I don't ask you to help me out, because you're not. Or you're married into the group and you don't deserve to be here anyway. It'll be one of those things, I don't know. All right. So is there any questions, anything you're worried about? I I told you all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. That's why it's cool to learn that you can actually change how you feel. Instead of thinking the world runs your life, which they don't. I do a lot of stress seminars. Anybody have stress problems? Who causes your stress? You do. You do. Why? Because you're the one choosing to react the way somebody wants you to. I don't know. Nobody can stress you. Unless you got a button they push or something. You choose to be stressed. Stress is how much weight you can take. I don't want to go through a whole stress seminar with you, but if people get stressed, they give themselves up to something that's more important than them. That crazy guy stresses me. Really? He was crazy before he met you. Really got nothing to do with you. Stress really is never personal, by the way. It's you deciding that I'm so important that I'm stressed. Notice? No, we didn't notice how important you were. Stress is a joke, okay? All right, 20 seconds. We'll do it even while the accountant's gone. She accountant. Okay. She's also going to be a very good subject, by the way. I can kind of tell by looking at people who's good at this. Talk about her later. No. All right, 20 seconds. Here's what you're going to do. You're just going to sit, relax, and check it out. And you're going to remember everything. That's another thing people worry about. One of you hypnotizes me. I do crazy things and I don't remember anything I did. That's kind of wishful thinking for a lot of people, but nonetheless. You'll remember everything because I tell you to. And there's nothing dangerous about it. People worry about that. You got to be kidding. I have people coming in, smoking 2 packs a day. They come in my office, they go, "Is this hypnosis going to hurt me?" You got to be kidding, you know. I have people walking in my office sitting down, they weigh 350 pounds. The lady sits down, 350, says, "Listen, I don't mind being hypnotized. I don't want to give up control, though." Give me a break, you know? No, the hypnosis is cool. Trust me, it's great. All right, here's what you do, 20 seconds. If you don't want to do it, no problem. I'll just tell everybody you didn't want to do it and you're not fun. You'll be voted most didn't want to do it next year. That's a whole other topic. Here's what you do, 20 seconds. I'll do 2 of these. Now, this is a little quickie. Do 5 seconds for me. Close your eyes for me just for 5 seconds. I got a question for you, all right? Got your eyes closed? Here's my question. With your eyes closed, you can actually be awake with your eyes closed. Yes or no? All husbands know this. All right, pop your eyes open. So just because your eyes are closed does not mean you're asleep, and all wives know that too. It's a con job. You know, that's asleep. You know better. Isn't that right, girls? Remember I told you women are smarter than men? Do you believe that? See, there's 3 kinds of people. There's men, there's woe men, and then there's you men. There's 3 levels of individuals, you know. Men on the bottom, then there's woe men, then there's you men. That's a combination of both. If you take all the couples in the room, for example, if you go back to your high school grades and check your high school grades, women got better grades than the men did. You want to bet on that? Anybody? 9 out of 10 times, I win. Always. Because it's true. Which is very weird, because they get married, and the smart one stays at home and talks to a 3-year-old kid, and the dumb one goes out to get a job. I mean, you know I'm kidding. That's the truth, unfortunately. How long was it as you were growing up as a teenager before you noticed that your dad had married over his head? Never mind. If you didn't notice it, you're still kidding yourself. I didn't want to know that. Mom knew the whole time. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Let me do 20 seconds for you. And all you're going to do is sit, relax, and check it out. If you have any tension, sleeping problems, anxiety problems, stress problems, anything you'd like to change about being able to feel comfortable, I'll show you how this works. 20 seconds for it. That's up to you. I can only work with the talent you got. And we all have so much more than we were ever told, by the way. Okay? All right, 20 seconds. You're going to hear the people next door, the band, the talking, the dancing girls I saw go in there. I told them to come over here later. Never mind. All right, here's what you do for 20 seconds. Let me show you how it feels. If you came to my office and asked me to do this, it costs you $150. So get your money's worth tonight. Okay? Close your eyes for me. And when you close your eyes, you're by yourself, all right? There's nobody in there but you. We're doing 20 seconds, not a big deal. You can't fall, you can't do it wrong, you can't make any mistakes, so don't even worry about that. If you close your eyes, you lose 87% of your perception. You got 5 senses. 87% is visual, 12% is hearing, 1% is the other 3 senses. So with your eyes closed, your focus, your attention, your concentration is always better. So with your eyes closed for 20 seconds, let me show you how it feels. With your eyes closed, forget the other folks. They don't care what you're doing, trust me. Can't fall, your balance is perfect. Normal little bit of nervousness will disappear completely. Imagine you had a little spot on your forehead. Just imagine you had a little spot on your forehead above your brow. And imagine with your eyes closed like you had X-ray vision. Imagine you could look right through your forehead, focus on that imaginary spot above your brow so you can see it. Now, if you focus on that spot above your brow, as long as you look at it with your eyes closed, your eyes will stay shut. They won't come open as long as you look at that spot. So you stop trying. Now you relax just for the pleasure of it. You don't have to try, you don't have to do anything. Just trust your mind like a heartbeat, you'll feel. Because your mind will use my voice for just 20 seconds and you'll begin to feel. You'll feel a gentle melting within your body. You'll like the feeling. You can be standing up, sitting down, it doesn't make any difference. You'll feel a gentle, soft strength. Not a weakness, soft strength. And you feel the melting begin to flow within your body because your mind will let that happen across your forehead, around your eyes, and you allow the feeling as a pleasure, a choice and a pleasure. You'll melt deeply into your jaw and around your ears and to the back of your neck. It's called mind-body harmony. You will like the feeling. You can already do it if you allow it. Feel the melting. It'll melt deeply through the muscles back of your neck and across your shoulders now. And as a pleasure, feel it melt and flow deep through every muscle, every nerve, down through your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms, and let the melting feeling flow right to the tips of your fingers, strictly as a pleasure. Now your mind will drift as I talk. You don't have a choice. Let it go. Pleasant thoughts, pleasant little memories, proud little pieces of the past will flow through your mind, and your breathing's easy, effortless, automatic. Feel the melting deeply through the muscles of your chest. Feel it in your back and let it melt and flow and flood deep through every muscle, every nerve, every cell, deep along your backbone. And you allow the melting as a soft strength. It's called mind-body harmony. You will like the feeling. Feel it melt through your lower back. That's a pleasure. It'll melt through every muscle deep in your hips, your legs. The little aches and pains of the day will disappear. You can let them fade away. Feel the melting deep through the muscles of your legs, down through your knees, your lower legs, and right to the tips of your toes. And as you relax as a strength, not a weakness. And as you hear me counting downward, you don't have to try. Just trust your mind like a heartbeat. You'll like the feeling. Feel the melting deeply within your body as a soft strength. As I count downwards, you go deeper, 10. Let your body relax as a pleasure by choice. Your choice. You go deeper, 9. Breathing will take you deeper, 8. Safe, peaceful, pleasant feeling, deeper, 7. Every breath, you relax a little more into that soft strength. You go deeper, 6. You'll feel a gentle heaviness. It kind of melts into one side of your head as you learn to relax. It feels like you have a soft, welcome pillow resting on one shoulder. Tension will drain from your neck. You'll like that feeling. Neck will relax limp like a piece of string after a while. You really won't care because you're safe. It's like you got a soft, welcome pillow on one shoulder. Gentle heaviness softly melts into one side of your head by itself, and you relax effortlessly as I count to the deeper 6. Into your own strength. Deeper 5. Breathing will take you deeper 4. Nervousness disappears, fades away. Let it go. You'll like that sense of freedom. You settle deeper 3. Breathing will take you deeper 2. And as you relax, safe in every way, you relax inside as you go deeper into that mind-body harmony as I count 1. Now as you relax, you're perfectly safe. Can't fall. Can't lose your balance. You relax deeper, more effortlessly. Each time I ask you to tonight, you'll never be hypnotized by accident. You don't have to worry about that. Nobody else can hypnotize you unless you ask them to, so you're perfectly safe. But as you relax, anytime you feel any nervousness or any tension or any anxiety in your life that you want to get rid of, you can let it go in a matter of seconds. All you do is you take a deep breath, you inhale, flood your body, your brain with oxygen. And as you exhale, you let the word go through your mind. Relax. It's your mind telling your body how you want to feel. And no one even knows you do anything. Anywhere, anytime, doing anything. You want to be focused, centered, and comfortably under control. Get rid of tension or anxiety, any place, for any reason. All you do is take that deep breath. Do it for me now. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, let the word go through your mind. Relax. And you can feel it happen. Your mind is free of your body. You relax as a pleasure. You can't fall, can't be hurt. You simply relax into a soft strength. It has no bottom, no bed. So you relax easily, comfortably if you want to tonight. Each time I ask you to, easier, better than before. You'll have a great night's sleep tonight. You'll have some very pleasant memories of school. Looking back, they'll pop into your mind as a pleasure. I'm going to count from 1 over to 5. At 5, you pop your eyes open, refreshed, relaxed. You feel good. The good feeling is real. You allowed it to happen. At 5, eyes open and awake. 1, 2, 3 a little tingle in your fingertips, your toes perhaps. 4 and 5, eyes open, wide awake. Now wide awake you don't go to sleep, but check the table and make sure everybody came back. Good. When you do that, 4 things happen to you. You sit there and you say, well, I don't think anything's happening, but I'll go along with the deal, you know. First of all, it's really hard to pay attention to what I'm saying. Your mind keeps wandering off all the time. That's supposed to happen. Then as you sit there, you notice, you think about your hands and feet. Where's my hands, where's my feet, I cross my legs. Then you stop thinking about that. That's your mind checking to make sure you're safe. Then as you're sitting there, you get in a certain position, it feels like you're stuck. You think, well, I suppose I could move, but I really don't care that much. That goes through your mind, all right? And then you'll get to where I say I'm going to count to 5, you're going to pop your eyes open, your mind kind of goes, no, just keep talking, this is pretty good, you know. You allow it to feel good. That's your idea, not mine, okay? Because you're not really doing anything. And that's what's used for migraine, headache, and lots of things can be eliminated once you learn to focus your mind, get rid of the problem. You change the attitude, the problem goes away, okay? But it doesn't feel like you're hypnotized because you don't know what you're looking for. Most people think you're supposed to go to sleep, black out, not remember anything, and act goofy. Not true. Some people are goofy enough to begin with. They don't have that. All right? So it's not difficult. It's really quite simple. Okay? All right. Now, next step. For example, have you ever been hypnotized? The lady right there. What's your name?
Bailey.
Who's it?
Bailey.
Valine? Stand up for me, Valine. Let me show you something.
Karen.
Not
Karen.
anything weird. You can't
Karen.
fall. You can't hurt yourself. Here's what you do. Come over here. Just close your eyes for a second. Put your arms down. Close your eyes. Now you're wide awake with your eyes closed, right? You're wide awake with your eyes closed. So it's no big deal. If your eyes closed, can't fall, perfectly balanced, body begins to relax, when you sleep and your body kind of melt. It's heavy on the right side. Kind of melts towards your shoulder like a soft pillow. It'll get heavier, sink into my chest like a soft pillow. Head gets heavy, body relaxes, tension drains, arms will melt. This arm will look like a rag, I'll drop it, take you deeper. If your head gets heavier, it'll melt into me, nervousness disappears. People fade away. If your head gets so heavy, it'll sink into my chest like a soft pillow, getting softer every year, unfortunately. And you relax, but you can't fall. I'm gonna count to 3, but I lean 3, you pop your eyes open, you're comfortable now. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Hey, awake, all right? So when you do that, it's real simple, and that's a simple little thing. All right, look up here, watch my finger. Take your first tip of your nose, make your eyes tighter. They'll blink a little bit. Every time they blink, they stick, and they get hard to keep open and fall shut. They get heavier. Eyelids get heavier and heavier and heavier. Every time they blink, they stick, till they won't come up, and they'll stick tight shut. You sleep, and your body will melt. You go deeper. It'll get heavy, it'll sink into my hand like a soft pillow. Really heavy. Melts into my hand, nervousness dies, all right? I'm gonna count 3, I'll lean 3, you're wide awake. 1, 2, 3, eyes open, awake. Now, you don't go to sleep, but it feels like your body kind of goes to sleep. You go, I'll be there, here I am, you guys talking. Okay, so it's not scary, is it? All right, thanks. So now I'll be back to see you in a minute. Joe Youngs!
Yep. I know him.
Close your eyes for a second. Close your eyes, focus on the tip of my finger like an X-ray vision. Look at it real hard. Look at it real hard like you look right through your forehead. Focus on it real hard. As the stick shut, your body begin to relax muscle, but you sleep on it. Leave it there. Head will sink into my chest like a soft pillow, take you deep. The whole right side of your body gets heavy. The right side of your head sinks into my hand. Nervousness dies. You can't fall and you can't hurt yourself. Joe, you're perfectly safe. Now, I only start with the best people. So if I do you, it's because you happen to be talented. It's a killer talent. And you have something other people don't know about. I do. Right? You go deeper, Joe. As you relax deeper into the feeling, nervousness dies. You can't remember how to do nervous. One of the things I can do nice to take away nervous for people. You don't remember nervous, which is a waste of your time. As you go deeper, Joe, you try hard to wake up. You find it doesn't scare you, but you can't. Try to wake up and dig it deeper, Joe. You go deeper into that feeling, much deeper. Can't wake up. The harder you try, the deeper you go. It's called the law of reverse effect. When you fight your emotions, they get stronger. We don't get told how to use our brain very much, by the way. Most people fight with themselves their whole life and wonder why they're miserable, you know? Deeper, Joe, you try hard to wake up, you find you can't. Doesn't scare you, but you can't wake up. You're safe. And as you relax, you find the hypnosis very interesting. I can teach you how to do it. It might be useful. If we'd have known this in high school, Joe, think about it. Next time around, you'll have it in high school. When you recycle, you don't die, Joe, you recycle anyway. All right, I'm going on 3, Joe. 3, you're wide awake, you feel terrific. Not embarrassing, how is it? I only do the best people first. You can be my special assistant and help me out. #1 assistant helper, Joe. You'll find you're very curious about this. I will show you how some of this stuff works, all right? I'm going to count 3, Joe. 3, you're wide awake, you feel terrific. Not embarrassing, opposite. Impressed. I only do the best people first. Wake at 3, Joe. 1, 2. 2.5. 2 3/4. 2 and a whole bunch of numbers, I don't know. 3, eyes open. Anyway, all right? I didn't hurt a bit, did it? You know exactly what's going on the whole time. Yeah.
had a truck for
Cool. So you got to know where to go, how to get places, and people think truck driving is easy. It's not. No, I tried it once because I wanted to see what it was like. Damn near killed myself. Unbelievable. It's a lot more to it than people think. Right? All right, Joe, come here. I want you to be my helper. Come on here for me. Come on over here. We're going to do a couple more things with the group. We're going to do some ESP on them. Okay? All right. Now, we'll do a couple more group things, because if I can get you concentrated, then I can come around. It takes me 3 to 5 seconds, and bingo, you're right there, okay? And the people that can be hypnotized, it means you have a talent I find. It's the opposite of what everybody thinks. Is that we finds the dummies and just uses them. Did you ever work with dummies? Murder, isn't it? Forget it. All right. One more 10-second concentration trick, okay? I'm going to have you take this side of the room, Joe, and I'm going to take this side, all right? This is the hard side, that's why I got you over here. And I'll take this side, which is a snap, man. This is nothing over here. Okay, are you ready? All right, here's the deal. Do you still drive a truck?
Oh, yeah.
You do interstate or just Michigan?
Just Michigan.
But you get around, you get to know a lot of people and meet a lot of people, and this could be useful, Joe. Here's what we're going to do. Put your hand up like this, Joe, for your side of the group. Everybody out there, put your hand up like this if you go for 10 seconds. Not a big deal. Pick out your favorite knuckle. If you don't have a favorite knuckle by now, you should. Pick one out. Lock your eyes on the knuckle. That's called the fixation point. We're doing 10 seconds. Not a big deal. Pick out your favorite knuckle. Lock your eyes on the knuckle. Keep your eyes locked on the knuckle. Listen to me. If you keep your eyes locked on the knuckle, lock your eyes on the knuckle, fingers will begin to get stiff, 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 and rigid. Keep your eyes locked on the knuckle, fingers will spread wider and stiffer and stiffer and wider. If you keep your eyes locked on the knuckle, fingers will get stiff, stiff, and rigid like you got a steel glove on. Hands spread wider and stiffer and stiffer and wider. Keep your eyes locked on the knuckle. Fingers will get stiff, 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 and rigid, wider and stiffer. You try hard to make a fist, they'll spread wider on you. Keep your eyes locked on the knuckle. Fingers get stiffer and wider and wider and stiffer and wider. Try hard to make a fist, hands spread wider and wider, stiffer, stiffer, and wider. I'm going to 3. Take your eyes off the knuckle now. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now, when you do that, you say, well, nothing's happened. The guy's just... You'll notice one hand's more tired than the other. The degree varies depending on the person. But it's subtle, but you notice I can probably make a fist, I just don't feel like it. Really? I can quit smoking anytime I want to, I just don't want to. People tell me that about cigarettes all the time. Well, then what are you here for? Seeing me. So we're gonna run around a little bit. I'm gonna hand you the mic. You kind of point it towards my mouth. Don't hit the teeth I bought. And we'll just do a couple folks, okay? Over here. Get up there, Joe. What's your name?
Denise.
Stand up for me, Denise. She's not your nephew, she's Denise. Cheap joke, but it's... All right, Denise, do this for me. Close your eyes for a second. Sleep, and let your body relax. Makes much difference. You kind of melt, head gets heavier. Sinks in my hand like a soft pillow. This time like a rag, I'll drop it. Takes you, I gotta get out of the way. Takes you deeper, Denise. Head get very heavy. Can't fall down, can't lose your balance. You are safe, 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 Denise. As you go deeper, relax. Nervousness disappears. Cancel nervous. Is anybody here indeed nervous, by the way? Because everybody I do, I tell them, forget about nervous, then they can't remember how to be nervous. Trust me, it's an attitude. You choose not to be nervous. So, deeper, Denise. Try hard to wake up and find you can't. Doesn't scare you, but you can't wake up. Trying to wake up will take you deeper, relaxed. And your intelligence, that little pea brain I told you about, the 10% goes, well, I can wake up. No, you can't. It goes, there's nowhere. I'm standing right here. I'm going to count 3, Denise. 3, you're wide awake, you feel terrific. Not embarrassed, you're impressed. I only do the best people first. Wake at 3 now. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. You're awake. Now, when I'm doing that, you hear everything I say. You know exactly what's going on. You just don't care. Did you notice that? Wouldn't that be great to be able to just not care whenever you didn't want to care? You can do it easily. I just got to show you how. What if we did her?
Let's do it.
Okay. That was Karen, right?
Yeah.
Look up here. Watch tip my finger. Sleep. You just kind of melt. Let's see it. Body relax. This arm lifts like a rag. Can't fall down. This arm like a rag. You go deeper. It gets so heavy you can't hold it up. This arm lifts so heavy you can't hold it up. It'll fall. Take you deeper. Relax. Head gets heavy. Feel the sinking in my massive muscular V-shaped chest. Feel sink deeper into my massive muscular V-shaped chest. Take it deeper, 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 deeper. You try to pull your head off my chest. It'll stick tight like it's glued right there. It doesn't scare you, but you try hard to pull your head off my chest. You find you can't. But try hard to pull it off. It'll stick tight like it's glued to my massive muscular V-shaped chest. Tighter. Try hard to pull it off. Sticks tight, tight, tight. Now you stop trying to relax and let it be a pleasure. Any luck at all, your husband won't care. Deeper, deeper, deeper. When you wake up, you're going to feel terrific. Now listen to me. As you relax deeper, the lingering thought stays in your mind, but you'll swear up and down I didn't say a word. This will be a magnificent weekend with that good-looking guy you married. whatever he has in mind sounds like a great idea to you.
We got the room right down the road.
Because it'll work out perfect for you. Whatever he has in mind, it'll be your idea, not mine. He just kind of creeps in.
I like this guy.
What a great romantic weekend, and whatever he has in mind works out so perfectly, you can't believe he knew all those things.
Keep it going.
Relax.
Come on, keep it going.
When you wake up, you feel terrific. Don't worry about what I said. You'll find it's true anyway. Make it 3 now. 1, 2, 3.
No, James. Oh. You're too late.
I'm going to get you guys back. We're going to do a couple more people here. We'll just come here, John. We're going to move this all the time. Feels doing good. You're doing it. I might take Joe on the road with me because I need a driver and I need an assistant to have the overflow. Keep watching, buddy. I'm gonna show you. Because I'll show you how this stuff works. It works really well. Close your eyes for me. You're wide awake, right? Joe's wide awake, his eyes are closed. No big deal. Don't scare you. Close your eyes and stick tight shut till I tap your head again. You find you can't get them open. Now, how do you try to try? They're going to stick, Joe. Won't scare you, but you try hard, they'll stick tight like the super glue. Till I tap your head, they won't come open. Try hard to get them open, they'll stick tighter, Joe. How do you try the tighter they stick? They won't come open. Doesn't scare you. They'll stick glued shut till I tap your head. Try harder, Joe. They'll stick tighter. Are you wide awake, aren't you? Drive your stuff shut, aren't you? That's weird. Yeah. Can't drive this way, can you? No. And you're trying to get them open, but they won't come open, will they? That's weird, isn't it? All right. You see how this can be useful on the road? Yes. Okay. I'll tap your forehead, they'll pop right open. I know the biggest assistant, talented guy. This goes on. Get down here right now. All right. Next step. Do this for me. Let's do one more quickie. You ready? All right. Here's what you do.
Oh, yeah.
Put your hands out like this. Take your side and shake them up, Joe. Make sure they do it. Put your hands together like this. 10 seconds, not a biggie. Close your eyes for me. Your concentration is really going to get very good. You'll be very surprised at yourself. Eyes closed, in your mind, listen to me. With your eyes closed, in your mind, I want you to see a vice. The kind of vice like they use in a workshop. The kind of vice where you turn the handle of the vice and the jaws of the vice begin to lock. Tighter, tighter, tighter. See the vice in your mind. Turn the handle in your mind. See the jaws of the vice begin to lock. They will begin to lock. Tighter. And tighter, and tighter, and tighter. Now your hands will begin to lock gradually like the jaws of the vice. They'll lock tight, tight, tight. You can't hurt your fingers, you cannot bend your rings. But if you pay attention, your concentration will get so good, your hands are going to lock tighter, and tighter, and tighter, and tighter, quite naturally. They'll lock tight, tight, tight like a solid steel ball. As they lock tighter, can't hurt your fingers, can't bend your rings, but they will lock tighter. As they lock tight like a solid steel ball, it doesn't scare you a bit, but you try hard to get them undone, they're going to lock tighter together. You must try hard to pull them undone, they'll lock tighter. Trying to get them undone, they will lock tighter, 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 but you must try to get them undone, they will lock tighter for you. Try hard to get them undone, they'll lock tighter, 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 tighter. Try harder, they'll lock tighter on you. I'm going to count to 3. When I get to 3, you're going to pop your eyes open. Many of you are going to find your hands won't come undone. Won't scare you, but they won't come undone because when you pop your eyes open, they'll lock even tighter. And I personally have to help you get them undone. But they stay locked tight like this until Wednesday of next week. I'm going to count to 3. 3, you pop your eyes open, your hands will lock tighter. You can't hurt your fingers or bend your rings, but many of you will find when you pop your eyes open, hands will lock tighter until I personally help you get them undone. 1, hands will lock tighter. 2, tight like a solid steel ball. Tight, tight, tight when you pop your eyes open. 3, eyes open, they'll lock tighter, 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 tighter. The harder you try to get them undone, the tighter they're going to lock. You must try hard to get them undone, they will lock tighter for many of you, tighter. The harder you try, the tighter they will lock. Tight, 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 all right? The ones that pay good attention, when I tap your hands like Joe, they'll come undone. They'll lock tighter, tighter, tighter on you now. Tight, 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 your hands are locked together. Your hands are locked together, come up your
Jeff! Hey, can you do that with lips?
Come up here.
Hey, can you do that with lips? Can you do that with lips?
Tight, 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 tight. I ain't gonna lock tight, won't come undone. Now come on up here so I can get them undone. I can't walk back there. Come on up here. Come on up here.
Can you do that with lips?
Yes, we can do that with lips. Or do you want them locked? I don't know. How do you try to tell Joe, come back here. Come on here. Think I'm going to let you go, Joe? You freeze? Hang on to this. Now, when your hands are locked together, how do you try to tighter they come apart? They won't come undone until I tap them. That hurts. They'll lock tighter. Joe, you're my man. I'm going to help you with this. So if this was a lady that you happen to meet on the road and her hands are locked together like this, she'd be grateful if you got her. Here's what you do, Joe. Go tap her hands. They'll come undone. You're going to tap on the bottom. They'll come undone. Good. Joe, she doesn't believe you.
I'm trying.
No, you don't want to hurt her. Okay, here's what you do. Look her in the eyes and tell her, when I tap your hands, they'll come undone, and then they will. Tell her that. Gotta tell her.
When I tap your hands, they'll come undone.
Good. Hello, boy, Joe. Now this guy right here, this is Mr. White Knuckles right here. They won't come undone. If he had to go to the men's room right now, we're talking serious trouble.
Maybe she holds it.
Maybe you'd hold it for him. All right, here's what I'm going to do. If you tap his hands, nothing happens. It won't work on men. Okay, it only works on women. Ooh. But if I tap your hands, they'll come undone. What's your first name? John. John's a good name. They named the room after you. They named coffee after you.
Yeah.
Little Joe. We're not talking about that. We're talking about coffee. I'll tap your hands, they'll come undone, you'll be okay. But you'll be grateful, won't you? You'll stay up here and help me? Okay, because I'm going to give you a little gift. You're going to get a little gift too. All right? You ready? Because you're trying, but they won't come undone, will they? Isn't that weird? Okay. There you go. All right, now, here's the deal with these three people, for example. All right? That makes your hands hurt when you do that. Yours, Joe, all right? So you guys, just make your hands go like this. Once your hands loose, make them loose. They'll go faster, 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 faster. Once they start, they won't stop. They'll go faster, 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 faster. You try to stop, behind your hand, they'll go faster, 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 faster. When they go to sleep like this, and you go to sleep like this, they'll go faster. They'll go faster. Try to stop, they'll go faster. Try to stop, they'll go faster, faster, faster. They won't stop. All right, faster, they won't stop. I'll try my hands, they will stop. Okay, because that loosens your hands up for you. It's pretty good. Okay, all right. Now, hang on to this. Come on with me. There's a couple more people like that we didn't do. What's your first name? Stand up for me, Kim, for just a second. Well, stay right where you are. Close your eyes. Sleep, Bill. No, you go deeper. This time like a rag, limp like a rag. You go deep, and I'll drop it, okay? Now you go deeper this time so heavy can't hold it up. Head gets heavy, sinks into my massive muscular thing. Deeper now. I'm going to count 3, 3 wide awake. Kim, you feel terrific. 1, 2, 3, okay? All right. This way.
I told you, Bob.
Bob Newhart, no Newman. Was Bob Newhart funny?
Yes, he was.
And you don't
Karen.
know why. He doesn't know what to do anything terrible.
Karen.
What's your name, Bob? Close your eyes for me. Focus on the tip of my finger, Bob. Look at it real hard, Bob. Real hard. Eyes closed, look at it real hard. Eyes stick shut. Won't come over. Body relaxes. Bobby straight. You know, little bit, Bob. You go
Bob was
deeper,
good.
deeper, deeper. Nervousness dies, Bob. Cancel nervous. Body relaxes. You go deeper, deeper, deeper. Relax. So when you're hypnotized, you won't fall down. You get the mic out of the way. I can't lift it or anything, Bob. Nervousness disappears. Good. And you relax deeper, deeper every time I ask you. I'm going to count 3, 3, you're wide awake. You come up and help me out because I need another good-looking guy up here. I got something to tell you about yourself. You might like to know. 3, 3, Bob. 1, 2.
Oh, she got
3, eyes open. Anyway, all right. Bob, come on. Come on, enjoy. You're next.
They're gonna get Donnie's wife too, because she was pretty good.
I noticed a couple things I want to tell you. Just one thing real simple. As soon as I walked in, I saw you. I noticed you. I noticed that guy right there. And then that guy right over there, Mr. Funny.
Thank you.
The funniest guy. Something you might want to know, because I do medical referrals. Doctors send me people. Right? It's a medical reality. I'm not joking. This is serious. For every absolutely totally satisfying sexual experience a man provides for a woman, he loses one hair. It's like not big news to you, though, right? Okay, so we got 4. We need a couple. We got 2 guys. We got 3 guys, and we got what was your name again? Denise. Come here, Denise. Come on up here. I need probably, I should probably find one. Is there one in the... She's going around. No. We need one more. Who had difficulty getting their hands apart? You did. You did too. Daddy, stand up and I'll show you. You did. Stand up, Tammy. Hang out of this. Let's just do this. Close your eyes for just a second. If you close your eyes, you can't fall perfect balance and perfectly safe, all right? And your body will relax because it relaxes naturally, because your mind just kind of uses my voice. Nervousness disappears. Hand get heavy. Kind of melts. It'll melt towards your shoulder, whichever one, doesn't matter. If you begin to melt towards your shoulder, it'll get heavy. Melt that way, but you can't fall down. You're safe. Body relaxes, nervousness dies, and you sleep when you go deeper. Deeper, Danny. Body relaxes, this arms like a rag, and this nervousness is just pretty much everything, okay? As you go deeper, Danny, deeper. You try to wake up, you find you can't. Try to wake up, you go deeper, relax. Okay? I'm gonna count 3, Tammy. 3, you're wide awake, you feel terrific, and your movie was wonderful. That's 3, you're wide awake, Tammy. 1, 2. The movie was wonderful. Came back with mine. 3. See, I told you, you're fine. Come on under. Now, there's about 10 more of you. If I just walk around and take the time, like I said, I don't want to bore you to death, so I won't do that. There's about 10 of you that are just as good as all these people up here. You are. Would you like to do a little ESPN? This will be fun. Does anybody here ever go to the casino? Just to watch other people? You never go. That's a shame, Denise. You gotta get on. Let me do this real quick for you, then we'll do some quick fun stuff up here. Stand behind the chairs that are up there. Stand behind them. Is anybody... Bob, did you ever flunk a polygraph? Okay, good. He passed every one of them. There's certain questions you can ask people that, you stopped beating your wife, haven't you? You can't win no matter what you ask, so, all right. Here's the deal. A polygraph checks on part of your mind you can't lie, all right? Does anybody really understand how a polygraph works? It works on the subconscious part of your mind, the one that's nonverbal, heartbeat, respiration, and response emotionally to things. Anybody? Well, I don't want to ask you if you had a polygraph. Polygraphs are easy to beat if you know how, by the way, even if you're guilty as hell. You just have to have someone teach you, which I've done for people who deserve to be taught because they needed to. Really, guys who were in Vietnam that wanted to be cops, who were good guys, that smoked a little reefer in Vietnam because you were going to die anyway, so what the hell? You know, these were good guys, but they had to take a polygraph to go to the police academy. They couldn't get in because they were going to flunk it. So there was 3 of them that I knew that were, so I taught them what to do, and they all 3 passed it, and all cops now. These are good,
She's a cop, just so you know.
You're a cop? I've done shows for the state police people. For the neighborhood watch group up in Traverse City. 3 or 4 years in a row I've done them up there for that. Well, that's cool. This will be interesting. This is interesting to you. Well, this will be, check the copper out.
I would like to be handcuffed by her.
I'd rather be frisked. Body cavity search wouldn't hurt me a bit. I'm just trying to be fair. Let me show you that. This is kind of, here's the deal. How many women know when their husband or significant other is lying?
Oh, yeah.
How many mothers know when the kid is lying?
Oh, yeah.
How do you know? Body language, by what they do, how they act, they look up, no, I didn't do anything. Or when your husband's lying, he's going, no, everything's fine. But then you never tell them. Because they do what's called an ideomotor response. All right? And women are sharper at that than men, but some men who are humans, who don't have to be men, which makes you less, they pay attention. Who's a salesman? Anybody in sales? Good salesmen read body language well. Well, they're not very good very long. Because you've got to pay attention and watch. And their body will talk before their mouth will. Not that complicated. I do sales groups, it's fun. I say, we're going to make money. Because you work on commission, so do I. I'm going to show you how to make more money with what you already know how to do. All right, so watch. Here's this thing that they have in front of them. I'll go as fast as I can, because I don't want you to get too bored. It's called a pendulum, okay? If you carry one of these around, I'll give you one of these. You're going to get one, Joe. You take one to the truck stop and you say, hi, ladies. You don't even have to know what the hell you're doing, Joe. Just walk around. So the way you somebody's not telling the truth is by the way they act, by the way they move or move their feet or whatever their thing is. It's called who plays poker? Anybody play poker a little? You look for tells. And a tell is when the guy has a good hand, he will do something. If he has a bad hand, he'll do something. But when you watch him, if you pay attention long enough, you'll know what he's doing by the way he looks. His cards really don't matter. You look for the tells. Does that make sense to poker players? Okay. Anybody remember a guy named Dave Dials? Sports guy named Dave Dials? No? Okay, I'll tell you a story. I used to play poker with him. He'd lose every time and he didn't know why. Every time he had a good hand, he'd do this. He'd go. He'd get the rabbit nose. When he had a good hand, he'd start doing that. And everybody at the table knew after I told him. He'd get a great hand, he'd do one of those, and everybody would throw the cards in, and he'd never win. But he did do this. He had a bad hand when he was playing. If he was playing like this, stayed. There's no rabbit nose. Okay? Here's what we're going to do. If I ask you to say yes with your body, how would you say yes? If you didn't talk, how would you say yes? Pretty universal, huh? Up and down. If you want to say no, how would you say no? Good. Okay, so up and down is yes, cross is no. All right? If you didn't know, you might kind of go, okay. All right, so in their little kit, little pendulum kit, they have a pendulum and they also have little cards on them how to do all this. But I'm going to show them. I'm going to go real quick, all right? I'm going to have them think the word yes. When they think the word yes, the pendulum's going to swing like this, by itself. You don't swing it, just hang on. It swings by itself. Then I'll have you think the word no. When you think the word no, and I'll coach it real quick, makes it happen quicker, it swings no like this. Because your subconscious can't talk. It doesn't verbalize. Okay? Your body talks, but it can't verbalize, right? Then I'll have you think the word circle. When you think the word circle, it'll swing like this. It'll circle by itself. That means I don't know or I don't want to talk about that. That's what it means. Then I'll have you think the word stop, it'll stop dead. Bang, just like that. All right? So reach into your packets and take out your little pendulum. My pendulum's bigger than yours. I have bigger balls than you. It's a metaphor, but it's true. All right, now in the card, which has information which we're not going to worry about, there's a head, then there's a line that goes up and down that says yes, the line that goes across says no. That's what they have. So put your card in front of you with the yes going up and down, the no going across, so everybody knows what you're doing. We're going to find some secrets about the school that you always wanted to ask. Now, let me train you real quick, because we got to train your subconscious so it can communicate, because it can't talk. It's like you have two people, one talks and one only feels, all right? So here's what you do. Hang your balls over the chair. Nice family group you are. Trying to be clean cut up here. All right, so we're going to train your mind, the part of your mind that doesn't verbalize but knows everything about you, all right? So look down at your card, look up and down the yes line, just think the word yes. Just mentally think yes, 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 and watch what the ball does. You just hang on to it, it'll swing by itself, just hang on to it. It learns real quick. Look up and down the line, think the word yes, yes, yes. Stronger now. Just think yes, yes, yes. Stronger. It'll learn. Don't worry about how far it swings, that's not a big deal. Stronger, yes, yes, yes. Think the word yes. Look up and down the yes line, watch what the ball does. Look up and down the yes line, think the word yes, yes, yes. It'll get stronger as it learns it can talk. It's kind of excited about the whole thing, all right? Lady in black obviously doesn't say yes much. Pretty much make what you want out of that, but all right, then. Look across the no line, think the word no. Just look across the no line, think no, no, no. Watch what the ball does. Think no, no, no. Concentrate for me. No, no, no. Real strong. Look across the no line, think the word no. No, no, no. Stronger.
Terry's going no.
See, she's real big on no. I told you that. You knew that was coming, didn't you? Stronger. No, no, no. Real strong. No, no, no. Stronger. It gets kind of excited when it learns it can communicate. This part of your mind doesn't talk. It's like a polygraph, all right? Stronger, but it knows everything about you. Good. No, no, no. You know how much stronger the no's are for the women than the men?
She's just rocking out there.
I understand that. Okay. All right, think the word circle. In your head, think circle, circle, circle. Watch what happens. Just think circle, circle, circle. Bigger, bigger, bigger circle. Just think circle, circle, circle. And what they're doing is talking to their mind like it's a 4-year-old kid they like. All right? They're training their mind so it can communicate because it doesn't talk. Bigger circle, bigger, bigger, bigger circle. Just think circle, circle, circle. Bigger, bigger, bigger circle.
Look at Karen's going there. She's really big on the no.
It gets stronger as you keep talking. As it gets learns it can talk, as it gets stronger. Bigger circle, bigger, bigger, bigger circle. Good. Now think the word stop. Mentally think stop, 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 and stop dead and go in circle. Just think stop, stop, stop. It won't swing at all. All you gotta do is think stop, stop, stop. It'll stop dead right in the middle circle. Won't swing at all. Okay? Now, as you notice, some of the people up here are bigger swingers than others. But that's true in life. All right? So, now the pendulum swings by itself. Do we all agree, group? Pendulum swings by itself? You're just hanging on to it. They think you're swinging it. No, you're just hanging on. Good, all right? And it gets stronger as we go. Would you like to be able to walk up to a slot machine and go, yes or no? Sounds like a joke, huh? It's not. Some people have a gifted ability. Who reads people pretty well? Does anybody read people well? I don't know. People usually won't tell you. Yeah. You read them because you can't explain to anybody how you do it either. So how do you know that? I can tell by the way he looked at me. I can tell the way his body is. You can do the obvious ones. What's that mean? That means I'm protecting myself. I don't want to hear you. But if you happen to read people well, you just sense what it is that's going on. You pick up on them. Okay? Everybody can do this, by the way. Some people know it, some people don't. The ones who know it and that can do it are real good at it. They know before you do anything what's going on with you. They read you. Who play football? Everybody play linebacker. Any football players from high school?
Oh yeah, come on guys, be a football player.
A good linebacker knows where the play's going if he learns to pay attention. Right? He's supposed to read the play. A quarterback. We have a quarterback. Anybody here was a quarterback? Anybody in school a quarterback? Quarterback's supposed to read he's supposed to read the defense. He's supposed to know what it is they're going to do. How's he do that? He learns to read what he says. All right. Here's the questions. Hold your ball over the circle. Let me ask you some questions. I won't ask you anything that'll embarrass you to start with, all right? If the answer to the question is yes, the pendulum will swing yes. You just hang on, it'll swing yes by itself. The answer is no, it'll swing no. If the answer is I don't know, or I don't want to talk about that, it goes in circles. I don't want to talk about that. Or I don't know the answer. It used to be I don't want to talk about that. All right? All right, so let me ask you a couple questions. First of all, were you born in the state of Michigan? Yes or no? Let the ball do the talking. You just observe what happens. Were you born in the state of Michigan? Yes or no? Strongly, distinctly answer my question. Were you born in the state of Michigan? Yes or no? Tell me the truth now. Were you born in the state of Michigan? I'm talking to what's called the child part of the mind, by the way. You have three divisions, child, parent, and adult, okay, in terms of one of the ways to classify it. Were you born in the state of Michigan? Yes or no? Strongly, distinctly answer my question so you plug it like a parent when you're talking to it. Were you born in the state of Michigan? Yes or no? So even if it's just a little swing here with Tammy, it doesn't matter, it's good enough. It doesn't make any difference. That's a yes, none of your business, but yes. Were you born in the state of Michigan? Yes or no? So we got 6 natives up here. Okay? Next question. Are you married? Are you on paper legally married? Are you on paper legally married? Yes or no? Are you on paper legally married? Yes or no? Tell me the truth. Are you on paper legally married? Yes or no? Strongly and distinctly tell me the answer. Are you on paper legally married? Who would have guessed Joe's single? Who would have guessed? Why would I pick David up and help me out? I mean, you figure it out, you know? Watch out. Are you on paper legally married? Yes or no? Good. Okay. You have to be distinct, yes or no. You can't, it's got to be a very specific question. Next question. Do you like your job? Do you like the job you do? What do you do? Do you like it? Do you like your job? Because the pendulum will tell them how they feel. It'll tell us how they feel about the question. It's how they feel about the question. Do you like your job? Yes or no? So everybody likes their job. Even the cop. Next question. Do you get paid enough money doing the job you do? I don't care what it is. Do you get enough money for the job you do? Tell me the truth. Don't lie to me now. Do you get enough money for the job you do? Do you get enough money for the job you do? Let the ball do the talking. He'll tell me. Do you get enough money for the job you do? Damn sure underpaid right here. And we know cops are all underpaid. No question about it. Do you get enough money for the job you do? Tell me the truth. Okay? Do you get enough money for the job you do? Karen was trying to act like she didn't want to say anything, but she doesn't get enough money. 3 say no, and do you get enough money for the job you do? My man's going in a circle said, I don't really want to talk about that. Okay? Next question. Do you remember high school? Do you remember your high school days? Do you remember high school days? Yes or no? Do you remember being, your high school days, being in high school? Do you remember them? Yeah. Did you go steady in high school? At any time before you graduated, did you go steady with anybody? Did you go steady in high school with anybody? Where you have the ring and all that stuff. Did you go steady with anybody? Did you go steady with anybody? Joe was holding up like that. No, I played the field. Everybody went steady. Did you marry the person you went steady with? Did you marry somebody you went steady with in high school? Did you marry somebody you went steady with in high school? The cop is saying, thank God, no. Did you see how quick that happened? No, damn sure no. See, you'll get this stuff and I won't because I wasn't there. But I'm telling you, that's what the story is. Thank God, no, I didn't. Okay. My man Bub did. Yeah, boy, Bub. And we got a bunch of no's, and that's not, and he still don't want to talk about it. Okay. Next question. This is an adult group in a class reunion, right?
Oh my God.
Did you pet in high school? Did you pet in high school? That's fair, right? Did you pet in high school? Look at Bub, damn sure petted. Almost broke the chain there. Did you pet in high school? All right, we go first year when you graduated. Okay, never mind. Never mind, we don't want to know that. We do though, don't we? Did you, okay, let the ball, just hang on to the ball. Did you ever cheat? Did you ever cheat, because you may have needed to, it might have been necessary. Did you ever cheat on a test in high school? Did you ever cheat on a test in high school? Did you ever, because you may have needed to because the teacher was a real jerk. I mean, you know, it could be justified. I'm trying to help him out here. Did you ever cheat? Did you ever cheat on a test in high school? Did you ever cheat on a test? You know when you're cheating now, don't you? Did you ever cheat on a test in high school because you needed to because it was only the right thing to do? Pure sweet Karen never did anything wrong, no way. And Bub says, shut up, I don't want to talk about that. All right, next question. Would you like to win at the casino with this little ball? Would you like to win at the casino with this little ball? Would you like to win? Because they're going to pay somebody. What the hell?
Denise is going.
We have no no's. We have absolutely none. We have all yeses up here. Okay? I'll tell you how to do that when we're done. And if you happen to be gifted in that area, you'll just find it. It just talks to you. You clear your mind, you hold it in front of the machine, you gotta go, yes or no.
And you have to split it with the class.
Do we get to take these home?
Yes. It's good when your husband's been out late, you sit him down and say, here, take this, I got some questions. Teenagers, sit down, take this, I got some questions. All right, one last question. What do you want to know? What would you like to know? If you could ask them something about high school, what would you like to know about them that you always wanted to know? Nothing? Okay then, too bad, you had your chance. Did you ever did you ever have detention in high school? Did you ever have detention? Did you have detention in your high school? Did you ever have detention in high school? Did you ever get kicked out of school? Did you ever get kicked out of school for a day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days? Did you ever get kicked out of school? Yes or no? Did you ever get kicked out? My man Joe did everything like that. Hell yes, I got kicked out. Did you ever get kicked out of school? What a straight-laced group except for Joe. And this guy who says, I don't want to talk about that. There's something going on there. All right. Okay, you can have those because it tells you inside how to do it. And when you show somebody else how to do it, you show them like I did you. You show them yes or no and a circle. Then you put it in their hand and train them. Don't just put it in their hand and say, here, hold this and I'm going to ask you questions. They won't know what to do. All right, so put your ball back in your bag. Put your bag underneath your chair and sit down real quick. I'll show you some fun stuff fast so we can get back to some drinking there. All right, now keep in mind, just put that in your chair and then you get to keep that. And it's not a trick. You're not swinging on purpose, are you? You're just hanging out hoping it doesn't answer questions that you don't want anybody to know about. All right. You were a wild child, weren't you, Joe? I wasn't a kid when I said Mighty Joe Young. I don't care, I'll do anything. I'll try anything once. All right, close your eyes for me. Let me go real quick. Close your eyes. Here's why. If you close your eyes, take a deep breath for me. Inhale, take a deep breath, suck it in. And as you exhale, in your mind, just think the word. Relax until you start doing it. Feel the nervousness go away. Feel the tension disappear. Don't worry about a thing. Feel. Through your mind, just kind of follow my voice and forget the folks that don't care what you're doing. Watch how easily their mind responds and how good it is, all right? Feel the gel melting within your body. Feel the muscles melt you. Sleep and feel your body relax on its own. You don't even have to try. Feel the muscles melt deep in your neck, your shoulders, your arms will begin to relax. You will like the feeling. You can't fall down, you can't be hurt, you are safe, safe, safe. Feel the melting. Feel it melt deeply across your shoulders now, down through your arms, right to the tips of your fingers. Just a flowing, soft, melting sense of pleasure. It feels like a strength. It doesn't feel like a weakness. Soft strength. Melts right to the tips of your fingers now. Feel it melting deep through your chest. Deep into your back, feel it melt along your backbone. Feel that tension melt and relax deep along your backbone. Feel the melting flood deep, deep, deep down through your lower back. Every muscle, every nerve. Feel the melting. It'll trickle, it'll flow through your body right to the tips of your toes. Feel your body relax deeper, deeper, deeper now. And as you relax, nervousness disappears. Everybody relaxes at their own pace. You can't fall, you can't lose your balance, you can't be hurt. You are safe, safe, safe. All right? Feel your body relax deeper into that feeling, but you can't fall off your chair. You can't lose your balance, but you feel the pleasure as I count downward. You go deeper 10. Deeper 9, you melt inside. Soft, gentle, melting feeling. You go deeper 9. You relax deeper 8. Nervousness will disappear. You go deeper 7 and you melt. You relax deeper 6. You go deeper 5. Head get heavy. Kind of melts towards your shoulder. You can't fall down. Nervousness will disappear. Head gets heavy, melts towards your shoulder. Takes you deeper 5. You go deeper 4. Nervousness will disappear. It will fade away. You go deeper 3. Breathing will take you deeper 2. Every breath you relax, and as you relax, you feel safer now. Deeper, so I count 1. As you get deeper, hand gets so heavy, feel it melt towards your shoulder. It doesn't scare you, but you can't stop your head from melting towards your shoulder. It's like you got a pillow on your shoulder. It'll take you deeper, 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 deeper as it does, all right? Nervousness will disappear. Some people are what's called high maintenance, all right? And you sleep. As you hold right side, get heavy, you melt into him. You sleep deeper. Deeper, you go deeper. And you go deeper as I count down. You go deeper 5, 4, deeper 3. Nervousness goes away. Can't be nervous. You can't remember how nervous even works. Your head will get heavy. Kind of melts, you sink, and you relax now. As you get deeper, listen to me. Every breath will take you deeper, deeper, deeper. As you get you safe. Feel left arm will be pleasantly heavy. Kind of rolls off your lap. Feel left arm begin to roll off your lap by itself. Left arm rolls rapidly. It'll go limp and fall to your side. Heavier. Whole left side. You can't fall off your chair, but your left hand rolls off your lap, pulls itself free. Left arm will go limp and fall to your side and take you deeper, deeper. It'll roll and go limp and fall you deeper. All right. As you get deeper, you're safe, safe, safe. All right. I'm gonna count to 3. 3, you're wide awake. You feel terrific, but you relax deeper each time. 1, 2, 3. Eyes open. Stay awake. All right. I told you, the class reunion, you got a whole lot of history people going, God, I hope he doesn't ask me about this. I won't ask you, but you get different degrees of things from different people, all right? What's your first name? Stand up, John. Joe, hang on to this because you're my man. Come here, John. Do this for me. Swing, John. Deep. Watch you. You got to melt. You go deep, deep, deep. Relax. Body relaxes, arms limp, limp, limp. All right, this is your basic moves right here. Okay? Notice how I get out of the way when I drop those. I learned that a long time ago. Deeper, John. When you wake up, you feel terrific. If I tell you something, be comfortably true, all right? That's 3, wide awake. 1, 2. I'm not embarrassed or impressed. I only do the best people first. 3, eyes open. Anyway, all right, now, do this for me. Turn around. John's a pretty stocky, like a bowling ball guy. You don't want to miss. You don't want John hitting on you too much. No. John, straight. Perfect balance, can't fall, John. Body gets stiff from the top of your head, stiff all the way down to your backbone to your heels. Body gets stiff like a steel bar. Arms locked to your side, stiff like a steel bar. Stiff and rigid. Your whole body from the back of your head all the way to your heels, John. Stiff, won't bend. Body stiff, rigid, won't bend. Stiff, 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 and rigid, won't bend. Stiff like a steel bar. Now we put John between 2 chairs. We stand on them. We got a table, whatever we need. I'll show you some things about stiff later on, too. It's a public service program we're doing.
Wake me up.
Stiffer. Stiff and erect. Stiff, stiff and erect. It will not come down. Stiffer. Won't come down. Now here's how you get that to come down, all right? Tap it 3 times, it'll go limp and fall to your lap. Tap it 3 times. So if you're ever out, something gets stiff and erect, it won't come down, just tap it 3 times. It can happen, it can be out, it can happen. This lady's going to keep that. All right, here's what you do for me now. Close your eyes for me. Now, if you close your eyes, you feel safe, safe, safe. Why? Because I just told them to feel safe. When you affect the way people feel, when the gentleman who sells things, you sell sizzle, not steak. You sell the need, not the buy. In other words, you talk them into making them feel better about what you're selling as opposed to logic. Most people do logic. Mothers know about that. Logic won't work on the kid, man. Change the way he feels. Give him a treat. Like that. Eyes closed, won't scare you, but listen to me. Nervousness disappears. Take a deep breath for me, suck it in. Then as you exhale, just think the word, relax. Feel yourself do it. Anywhere, anytime, you can do that. When you feel nervous, tense, under pressure, under any kind of pressure, you can be focused and centered. Take the deep breath, exhale, think the word relax, and bang, you're right there. Centered perfectly, and anxiety, nervous, gone. I'm plugging that in. You can do that forever now. I do that with police people when I do training with police. Being a cop's not cool, you know? What the hell's going on? Listen to me. Won't scare anybody. Eyes are stuck tight shut. Eyes are stuck tight shut. You try hard to get them open, the harder you try, the tighter they're going to stick. Won't scare you, but the harder you try, the tighter they stick. Try hard to get them open, they'll stick tight like you're super glued. You got to try. The harder you try, the tighter they're going to stick. Tight, tight shut. Now, some people high maintenance, as I told you. Eyes will stick tight shut. Tight, tight, tight. You must try hard to get them open. The harder you try, the tighter they're going to stick shut. Till I tap your head, you'll find they'll stick glued tighter. Till I tap your head, they won't come open. Tight, tight, tight. Harder you try, tighter they stick. When I tap your head, they'll pop right open. That's high maintenance, you see. There you go. But they won't come open until I tap your head. Try hard to get them open. Try to pry those little beauties open. They'll stick tighter. Try hard. Don't be faking anything. Harder you try, the tighter they stick. Call the law of reverse effect. They're not coming open. They're sticking shut. I don't care what they tell you, Joe. I'll tap your head. They'll pop right open. You'll be fine. Cool, huh? All right. Now, let me show you one more thing that's interesting. If you could pick and choose how you want to feel, you'd have control of your life. Most people talk about self-control, crap like that. They don't even know what they're talking about. Self-control is if you can pick and choose how you feel, you have control. Most people can't. Okay? Close your eyes for me. Close your eyes for me real quick. Take a deep breath for me. Inhale, suck it in. Then as you exhale, feel your body begin to melt, 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 relax. Deep your neck, your shoulders, your arms, right to the tips of your fingers now. Feel the tension draining out of your body. You can't fall. You couldn't fall if you wanted to. Feel the melting through your chest, your back, along your backbone. Feel that melting deep, deep in your legs, right to the tips of your toes. Feel your body relax deeper, deeper, deeper as I count downward now. Pleasant feeling. The pleasant feeling gets better as I count to you deeper. 5. Say deeper 4. And you feel better. Nervousness dies. You can't remember nervous. Deeper 4. You go deeper 3. Breathing and take it deeper 2. And you take a deep, deep, deep relax. Deeper as I count 1. Now, as you relax and go deeper, listen to me. It won't scare you. Nothing I do will scare you, but you'll find. You try hard to wake up right now, you find you can't. The harder you try, the deeper you're going to relax. Try hard to wake up, you will go deeper into that feeling, or that attitude, or that emotion, all right? Try hard to wake up, you go deeper, and deeper, so you stop trying. Now, relax. Let it be a pleasure. As you relax, let's go for a walk. Maybe you've done this because we're around the country here, all right? You're out for a little walk, and as you relax, go back in time. Go back. High school kid, go back to the day you graduated. Remember the feeling of being free. Go back to the day you graduated and just remember you are free, you are graduated. Go back and remember how good that felt. The freedom of being out of high school, man. You got that paper. The happiness will flow through your body because the memory is based on a piece of truth, all right? Now you're walking by yourself and you're perfectly safe, but you're going for a little walk through one of the beautiful, beautiful meadows of New Lothrop. You're walking through one of the beautiful meadows of New Lothrop. That's a city, right? As you're walking through the meadow, you feel great. Take a big breath, that clean fresh air. Suck it in, big breath, clean fresh air. And as you're walking through the meadow, you're by yourself, there's nobody there. There's nobody around. You just graduated from high school. You're a teenage kid. You feel great. Absolutely terrific. Take another big breath, that clean fresh air. You feel great, free, and as you're walking through the meadow, you feel terrific. Get some sun on the right side of your face. Feel the warm sun on the right side of your face. You be right there. Feel the warm sun on the right side of your face. Feel that warm sun. You can feel it. Warm sun. Get some sun on the right side of your face. Feel that warm sun. Get the sun on the right side of your face. Get some sun on the left side of your face. Get a little sun on the left side of your face. You don't want a big red mark on one side. Get some sun on the left side of your face. Feel the warm sun on the left side of your face. Feel the warm sun. Get some sun in the middle. Look up towards the sun. Make sure it's really squinty because it's bright. Look up towards the sun. Make sure it's squinty. But get some sun in the middle of your face. Don't let it just be on one side. Look up towards the sun. Make sure it's really squinty. The sun is very, very bright. Bright. Look up towards the sun. Turn your head away. Don't hurt your eyes now. Turn your head away. Don't be hurting your eyes. Look at the sun. Now as you're walking through the meadow, take another big breath. You feel pretty good walking through that meadow. You're by yourself. There's nobody around. You are safe as you can be. You're walking barefooted through the meadow. You're a teenage kid just got out of school. Wiggle those toes around. Wiggle those toes around. Feel that grass in between your toes. You're walking barefooted through the meadow. There's nobody around. You feel great. Wiggle those toes around. Feel that grass in between your toes. You're walking barefooted through the meadow. If you wiggle the toes around, you can feel that grass in between your toes. Good. Are you walking through the meadow? Take another big breath, that clean, fresh air. Big breath. Then some cows in the meadow. Then some cows in the meadow. You're downwind. Take a big whiff. You know there's been cows in the meadow. You can't pretend you don't know. Take a big whiff. Then some cows in the meadow. You're downwind. Take a big whiff. Then cows in the meadow. Oh, man. Take another big breath. You know there's been cows in the meadow. Oh, no. You're walking barefooted. You're walking barefooted through the meadow. Your right foot discovers cow evidence. Right foot discovers cow evidence. Get it off of there. Get the cow evidence off that right foot. Get it off of there. Left foot. Both feet got cow evidence. You walked into the cow evidence. Both feet. Get it off of there. Get the cow evidence off those feet, man. Hustle over to the stream. You sit by the crystal clear stream. Stick your feet in the water. Dig your feet in the water. Dig them in the sand. Get the cow evidence off there. Dig your feet in the sand. Crabs. 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 Pigeon eye. Kick those crabs. Kick them. Kick the crabs. Don't let the crabs pinch toes off. Okay, they're gone. Now relax. Sit back, relax. Take a deep breath and relax. You're safe, safe, safe now. As you sit there and relax, listen to me. You're looking down the water. If you look down the water, it's like a mirror, crystal clear Saginaw River or something. Typical watching. You're checking out crystal clear, looking down the water. Take a look. You look great. There's nobody around. You don't have to be humble. Check yourself out. You're looking terrific. You know, you're looking good. Check your teeth out. Look how white your teeth are. Look how white your teeth are. Look at the reflection. There's nobody around to check your teeth out. Look how white your teeth are. Teeth are absolutely looking great. Check them out. Check your teeth out. They look terrific.
That's a good one.
Take a look at your lips. You got perfect lips. You never noticed before. Any shape you put them in, you got perfect lips. Check them out. Take a look at those lips. Whatever shape you put them in, you got perfect doggone lips. Check them out. Perfect lips. Perfect lips. Take a look at your upper body. You are solid, ripped, and you are buff. Take a look at the brain. Look at the reflection. You look terrific, and there's nobody around you that actually enjoy checking yourself out. You look great. Do a little pose. If you were in a contest, you'd win. No question. In a contest, you'd win. Do a little side shot, profile. Check it out. Take a look at me. Look. You know you're looking good. You know you're looking good. All right, now relax and take a deep breath. You're sitting on the edge of a crystal clear little river. We're not going to call it Tittabawassee. It's another one, crystal clear. Take a deep breath, sit back, relax, and listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. You're thinking about skinny dipping. It's going through your mind. You're thinking about skinny dipping, you're just thinking about it, you're not doing anything, but you're thinking about skinny dipping with somebody from the high school you always wanted to skinny dip with. You're thinking about it, somebody you always wanted to skinny dip with. It's going through your mind. 2 people you'd like to skinny dip with. 2 of them now. It's good, it puts a smile on your face because you can see it in your mind. You skinny dipping with somebody from the class that you really always wanted to skinny dip with. It is good, it puts a big grin on your face. Somebody you always wanted to skinny dip with. Somebody, and there's nobody going to catch you, you're thinking about it. We're not going to do it because
Well, can't find nobody.
But as you relax, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. In your mind, you can go back and be anywhere that's ever happened to you. I want you to go back in your mind. Go back. I want you to take you back. Go back to your first cigarette. Back to your first cigarette. Same age, same place. Go inside. Experience. Take a big drag your first cigarette. Suck that smoke of that clean, healthy, young body you've got. Clean, healthy, young body. First cigarette you ever tried. Suck it in. First one. Take a big drag. Suck it in. Experience and be there. First cigarette you ever smoked, John. First one you ever tried. Take a big drag. Suck it in. First one, Joe. Take a big drag. Suck that smoke in. First cigarette, Karen. First one. First cigarette you ever tried in your life. Bob. Clean, healthy, young body. Suck that smoke in. First cigarette. Take a big drag. First cigarette. Son,
parking lot with the buddies.
Wait, who's there with you? What's one of your buddies' names?
Dean and Ernie.
What kind of cigarettes you got? Look at the pack. What kind are they?
Marlboro.
Marlboros. Take a big drag of that Marlboro. 16-year-old buddy.
Mary Jane!
16 years old, cigarettes are a bummer, baby. Who bought the cigarettes? Who brought them?
Can't remember.
You can remember. 16 years old, go inside, be there. First cigarettes, who brought them?
Stole them from my sister.
Don't tell me you can't remember. I know that. Throw that cigarette down, get rid of that cigarette. First cigarettes you ever smoked. Take a big break, man. The first one, experience that first one. First cigarette. How old are you? First cigarette. Tell me how old you are.
18.
Who you with? Who smoked with you?
Kayleen.
Kayleen. What kind of cigarettes you got? Look at the back.
Cigar.
When you're 18 years old, take a big drag, suck it in with an 8-year-old body, see how it felt. Cigar. Now you gotta inhale the cigar to really get the pleasure of it. Take a big drag, suck it in. How's it feel? How's it feel when an 8-year-old body sucks in a cigar? How's your head feel? Bad, feels bad. First cigarette, John, take a big drag. First one you ever smoked, you ever tried in your life. You ever tried one? I didn't think so. Deeper, John. First cigarette, throw that cigarette down. Throw it down, Tammy. First cigarette, Joe. First one. Take a big drag. Suck that smoke in. How old are you? First cigarette. Come on, hold Joe.
About 10.
What kind of cigarettes? Look at the back. What kind are they?
They look like Winston.
Tell me where you smoke. Where are you?
We're outside of my garage.
Who with? Who you with?
My cousin, we found a pack there.
What's your cousin's name?
Bobby Sanders.
Yeah. Take a big drag of that cigarette. 10 years old, you can do it.
That's not how you hold a cigarette, Joe.
Cigarette. Yeah. Now, go forward in time, Joe. Go forward in time to the first time you smoked anything other than tobacco. How's that feel?
Much better.
You got bad stuff. Throw that thing down. Throw that cigarette down. Take a deep breath and sleep. And if you didn't smoke, we won't check the cops out because they might have some secret things you don't want to talk about. First cigarette, you're there. Throw that thing down. Throw that cigarette down. Throw it down. Throw it down. Get rid of that darn thing. Throw the cigarette down. Get it out of your hand. Now taste your mouth. Your mouth tastes just like an ashtray. Even if you've never smoked one, even John will know how it would taste if your mouth tastes just like an ashtray. Taste it. Rotten, crummy taste. You can't avoid the fact that's how the cigarette tastes in your mouth. Just tastes like an ashtray. Taste it. Gag City, man. Taste it. Taste that first cigarette in your mouth. Get that rotten taste out. I brought some toothpaste with me. Put it on your finger like the Army guys do. Army style. Put some toothpaste on your first finger and brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Get that rotten taste out of there. It'll gag you to death, man. Put some toothpaste on your finger and brush it out of there. Get it out of there. Toothpaste. Army toothpaste. It's good for you. Put it on your finger. Toothpaste on your finger. The rotten taste will begin to gag. You gotta get rid of it. Get it out of there. Brush your tongue because your tongue might have some toothpaste. Get that rotten crummy taste on it. Get it out of there. Yes. Okay, swallow the toothpaste because it's edible. Swallow it. It'll be great. It'll be fine. Now relax. Your mouth tastes clean and fresh like you just brushed your teeth. Tastes clean, fresh like you just brushed your teeth. Clean, fresh taste. That's good. Now as you relax, you sit in the middle of a beautiful meadow, one of the beautiful meadows of Blue Lodge. You're there. As you sit in the middle of the meadow, you sit there by yourself feeling pretty doggone terrific. Take a big breath of that clean, fresh air. You feel great. You just graduated, you feel dynamite, and you're out there. And as you're out there, it's starting to get cold. It's Michigan starting to get cold, man. You feel it getting cold because you didn't bring a coat. It is 30 degrees. It's 30 degrees and getting very cold. You can feel it chill on your skin, man. 30 degrees and it's getting cold because it's dropping rapidly. Feels like you're sitting on an ice cube. That's how cold it's getting. The rock feels ice cold. 20 degrees, getting colder. 20 degrees, warm yourself up. Don't freeze to death out there. Warm yourself up. Don't freeze to death because if you freeze to death out there, nobody will know. They won't find you. You sit on an ice cube, it feels like. 20 degrees getting colder. 10 degrees, it is dropping, man. Your nose getting cold. Don't let your nose get frostbite. Don't let your nose get frostbite because you get a Michael Jackson nose if you let your nose get frostbite. Warm your nose up. Don't let your nose get frostbite. Warm that thing up. 10 degrees is dropping to 10 below. It is 10 below and it's cold. We're talking cold, man. Don't freeze out there. The chills are going up and down your backbone. Keep it beginning to chatter. It's 10 degrees. 10 degrees. Protect the most important part of your body. Don't let the so great, getting nice. It's getting hot, sticky, muggy. It's hot and muggy. It's Michigan, 80 degrees. Sweat City, man. We're talking hot. Woo! Sweat dripping off the back of your neck. It is 90 degrees. 90 degrees, getting cold. It is getting hot, sticky. Sweat dripping off your nose. It runs off your nose like a faucet. Get the sweat off your nose. It's running off your nose like a faucet. 100 degrees, man. It is hot. Woo! 100 degrees. You won't take any clothes off because you never know who might come into the meadow. You just never know. 110, but it's sweaty. Woo! It's hot. Oh, man. We're talking sweat. Here comes the sweat dripping down your nose. It's running off the tip of your nose. Catch that sweat. Don't let it drip on your clothes now. Okay, it's cooling down. Coming on down. Cooling down because it is Michigan. It's cooling down. Coming down 190, 80, 76. Take a deep breath. Relax. 76. You're feeling much. But listen to me. I got a joke for you. This joke will crack you up. This joke will crack you up. I even tell it good. It's a funny joke. Probably the funniest joke you ever heard in your life. Get ready, here it comes. You're sitting there in the meadow, and you hear me telling you this joke, and it's funny. Every word, because it gets funnier as I tell it. Here it comes. This is a killer joke. It will crack you up. Heard it from a truck driver, man. This is a funny joke. Here it comes. Did you hear the story? It's a very funny joke. It gets funnier as I go. Did you hear the story about the Indian? Did you hear the story about the Indian? It'll get funnier as I go, because it's a very funny joke. Did you hear the story about the Indian? Did you hear the story about the Indian? Did you hear the story about the Indian that had to sleep? Now get this. Indian that had to sleep. This is getting funnier as I go. Did you hear the story about the Indian had to sleep in the lobby of the hotel? He had to sleep in the lobby of the hotel because he didn't have a reservation. It gets funny the more you think about it. Indian lobby of the hotel didn't have a reservation. You hear me say the word Indian, the joke comes back, because it's a damn funny joke. Indian, bring it right back. Anybody else says Indian, nothing happens. It's my joke, but when I say Indian, the joke will come back funnier. 5 times funnier. Indian will come right back. So when you hear me say the word Indian, the joke comes back funnier. Let the joke go, take a deep breath, relax, and let the joke go and relax. Only comes back when you hear me say that word now. You remember he goes back to high school. Oh man, the saddest movie you ever saw growing up as a kid. The saddest movie. You're watching it again. You're watching it now. Sad movie. I mean, growing up as a kid in high, you saw this movie and it was so sad you couldn't believe it. Sad movie. Getting sadder. Now the saddest part's happening. Oh man, enough to make a grown man cry. This movie made a grown man cry much less a high school kid. Sad movie. Saddest part's happening right now. If it's too sad, turn your head away, you don't have to watch it, but man, it'll make you cry. We're talking sad movie. Sad movie, getting sadder. Oh no, the worst part's happening now. The saddest, most miserably sad part's happening right now. Sad movie. Enough to make a grown man cry. We're talking sad. You watch it in high school. We're talking sad movie. Oh, man. If it's too sad, turn your head away. You don't have to watch it. This is going to get miserable. Sad movie. Now, this is not something you get popular doing, but we can change it. Remember? So people go, Indian! Indian will bring it right on back. Sad movie disappears. Sad movie from the movie wasn't true, so sadness goes away. It wasn't true, but Indian. That's funny movie. That's funny joke right there. Indian, and a movie goes away. Now relax and go deeper. Listen to me. When you wake up, you're going to find the person next to you really smells bad. You want to be polite because these are people you've known, but the person next to you smells like rotten fish. Take a whiff of the person next to you. Think I'm kidding. Take a whiff, man. They smell. They make a little nose hair stand up. Take a whiff of the person next to you. You know they smell rotten because it feels like you're downwind. Take a whiff. They smell like rotten fish. Take a whiff of that person. Oh, man. So when you wake up, the person next to you smells so bad you can't breathe through your nose, makes your nose hair stand up. You gotta breathe through your mouth, and you gotta find some way to talk somebody into switching chairs with you. If you can switch chairs with somebody, then the smell goes away, but until you switch, it gets worse. You gotta breathe through your mouth because the nose makes your nose hair stand up. Take a whiff, you'll see. It smells just like rotten fish. We're talking grim, man. Person next to you smelling so bad, figure out a way to talk somebody into switching chairs with you. Also, when you wake up, you're gonna find when you hear this sound, somebody's pinched you on the butt. You don't know who it is. You know it's not me. You know you can trust me, so it's not me. But when you hear this sound, you've been pinched on the butt. You got to turn around quick, try and catch who's doing that. Somebody's sneaking around the reunion, pinching people on the butt. So when you hear this sound, somebody's pinched you on the butt. Turn around quick, try and catch them. Don't swear. You won't swear. You won't hit them unless I tell you to. And I might. So when you hear the sound, then pinch, turn around quick, try and catch that person. But when you wake up, big problem, big smell, terrible. On your smell the person next to you. Take a whiff, man. I mean, you know you got to switch chairs with somebody to get rid of that. I'm going to go on 3-3. You pop your eyes open. You feel terrific. If I tell you something, it'll be true. But when you wake up, the smell next to you is so bad. Be polite. Try and act like you don't. Try and figure out a way to switch chairs because it's going to make your nose begin to hurt because it smells so bad. You got to breathe through your mouth. When you hear that sound, you've been pinched. Turn around quick. Try and catch them. Wake up 3 now. 1, 2, 3. Eyes open. Hey, wait. Now, we got everybody organized up here, which is a good thing. Everybody's comfortable where they're at. Is everybody comfortable where they're at? Are you comfortable? You can move if you want to. If you want to move, you better hurry up. We got to get going because we can't be here all night. Switch if you have to or somewhere. You got to switch because the chair you're in, if it's the original one, it'll just keep getting worse. You're going to have to switch with somebody. The smell gets twice as bad. It'll get worse. Try to act like it's not true and you'll know the person next to you is smelling grim. Take a big whiff. No. Alright. Well, there's other problems. Alright. If you don't like where you're at, it'll hurt. You're going to have to turn around quick, try and catch them. I don't know what it is. Stand up for me so we can figure this out. Stand up. If you want to switch chairs with somebody, could you be more comfortable, go ahead and do that. If you want to switch chairs, it's up to you. This one really hurts. Now you're pretty sure the person pinching you is sitting next to you. You're not positive, but you're pretty sure the one next to you is pinching you. And you're getting pretty mad about it. You're getting pretty hot. And it hurts more because they're pinching you hard. You may have to tell them to stop it because you know the one next to you is doing it. You're not guessing, you know. Alright, tell them. Now everybody figures out at one time. Everybody figures out at one time the guy doing it's John. Everybody knows it's John. And you're getting pretty mad, you want to tell him off because he'd do it to your mother, your daughter, your sister, your grandmother. He'd do it to anybody in your family, and that makes you mad. You may have to walk right up to him and tell him in his face, you better knock it off. Now the ladies get madder because he's taking advantage of them, pinching them whenever he wants to. And you hate that. They absolutely hate that. John, I'm going to have to fix this up. Sleep. Paper.
All right, John.
Sleep. Sleep. Deeper, girls. Now, when you wake up, nobody pisses you. You feel perfectly fine. It was only your imagination, okay? Bub, sleep. Joe, sleep. Bob and Joe, when you wake up, you know John was pinching this. You better go shake him up. You won't hit him and you won't hurt him, but you tell him he better knock it off because you know he did it and he thinks he got away with it. He's smirking, he's laughing at you. We pissed you. So guys, you gotta go tell him off. You gotta shake him up. That's what you have to do, okay? Sleep. Deeper. Much deeper. Deeper now. As you go deeper, 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 listen to me. Denise, when you wake up, you'll find I'll give you a badge because you're going to be special deputy here because you're the one that knows what to do and you know people should be respected. When you wake up, you'll find I'll give you the badge. You are authorized and deputized by the state of Michigan. You're the laugh cop. Nobody should be laughing. It's a very serious presentation. Show them the badge, let them know that you are in charge and that they should stop laughing. You have the power to incarcerate them, to fine them, to do whatever it takes to stop them and to shake them up, quiet them down. You'll have the badge. You are the laugh cop, and no one has a right to be laughing here. Give them dirty looks, do what you got to do, but stop them. They shouldn't be laughing. 3 wide awake, you'll know you have that power vested in you by me who gave you the badge. Awake at 3 now. 1, 2, 3 eyes open. Hey, wake. Here, hang on to this for me, because sometimes I need that. You two guys, when you wake up, you got to shake John up because John is doing it. He's pinching. Just you two guys get ready. Wake at 3 now. 1, 2, 3 eyes open. John. Ladies, deeper, 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 deeper. Teach John a lesson. Ladies, listen to me. When you wake up, you're going to find there's been something going on up here you're not too crazy about. I'll tell you that right now. When you wake up, somebody stole your belly button, you got to have it back. You need that. It seems ridiculous to you, but if you'll check right now, you'll see it's gone. There's been a naval attack. It's gone, and you got to have it. You can't leave here without it. Somebody's got it. It seems ridiculous, but it also makes you angry. You won't swear, you won't hurt anybody, but you'll look out there and see the most innocent-looking, low-life slime ball with the most innocent-looking face. You'll know he's the one that did it. You'll know the sneakiest looking guy out there, you can tell by his face, and bring him up here. Go get him, bring him up here, I'll tell you where he's got your belly button. When you wake up, you'll find it's gone, and you gotta have it. It doesn't scare you, but it makes you a little angry. You gotta go get your belly button. Innocent looking, slow life face has got it. Wake at 3, ladies, and get that back before I leave, or you won't ever have one again. Wake at 3 now, 1, 2, 3 eyes open. Did you shake him up? John, you know you've been doing this. Did you pinch him? You didn't pinch him? I think he did. All right, listen, John, I'm going to help you out. Look up here, all 3 of you guys, look up here. Please. Deeper. Down fall, deeper, guys. Deeper. Much deeper. Deeper. Listen, guys, when you wake up, listen to me. When you wake up, nobody pinched anybody, John. You feel innocent. You forgot about it because it was your imagination. Nobody pinched anybody. But when you wake up, you have been designated. I have designated you as fire marshals. You are fire marshals. All 3 of you guys are fire marshals. Fire marshals. And when you wake up, you'll find there is a fire in the building, and you have to save this room. These are your classmates. You got to save them. It's a sense of urgency involved. So you've got to have your gas mask. Your right shoe is your gas mask. Your right shoe is your gas mask. You got to take that baby off, hold it over your nose. Hold it over your nose, and you walk and talk and function at half speed. You can only walk and talk at half speed as fast as you can go, but you are designated fire marshals. Save your schoolmates. You don't let them burn up in the fire. Half speed, clear the room. Take your right shoe off. That is your gas mask. Hold it over your nose so you survive because you got to clear the room, all right? Fire marshals, 1, 2, 3, eyes open, save this room, man. We got a problem here. Get him out of here. Somebody got to save this room. Oh, just a minute. Hold it. What's the problem? Is there a fire marshals? Fire marshals, look up here. Fire marshals, look up here. Sleep. Deeper. Now, fire marshals, when you wake up, listen to me. When you wake up, fire marshals, you'll find you can't figure out why you got your shoe over your face. You don't remember anything about fire, but nothing like that. You got your shoe over your face, so try and be sneaky and as clever as you can, but sneak on back to your chair up front, slip your shoe on, and hope nobody's noticed. Act like nothing's happened, but you've got to sneak up and sit down, put your shoe on, wake at 3, 1, 2, 3, eyes open, and wait. Okay. Sleep. Sleep. Deeper, ladies, when you wake up. Belly buttons, you gotta be discreet. You gotta go out there, take a look around the audience. When you see the guy with the sneakiest looking face, you know he has taken something that seems impossible, but you gotta have it back. Find the sneaky guy, you're a little angry, bring him up here. I'll show you where he's got your belly button hidden. Bring him up here. At 3, ladies, find that belly button. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Hey, wait. And sleep. Arms go limp when they fall to your side. That's good. Every once in a while, what you gotta do, when you wake up, that belly button's very important. Pick out the guy and bring him up here. 1, 2, 3, find it, because you need it. Sometimes you gotta tell people twice, like a kid. Maybe you gotta tell them twice. Deeper, Denise. You try hard to wake up, you find you can't. Hard to wake up.
So what are you looking at?
Say something. My assistants get special benefits. And it doesn't hurt to know a state cop when you're a truck driver that's telling you that right. Denise, when you wake up, you got the badge. You know you got the badge. One particular person is laughing more than others and really disrupting a place, so you may have to go let them know it's not a good thing. Tell them to knock the laughing off. It's a responsibility. You've been ordained, designated, and sworn in, and sworn at. At 3, wide awake. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Hey, wait. Now, you girls, have you got everything you need? You're missing something, right? There was a guy up there wandering around. Go ahead and check. Go ahead and check and see if it's. You'll see it's not there. You can feel if you like. Go ahead. You know what's gone, don't you? I mean, it's not my idea. Happens a lot. Hey, John. Bring him up here. John, listen to me. When you wake up, the table at your right, those people making faces at you. Don't let them get away with that. Sneak a face back at them. Whenever you look at them, they give you an ugly face. Give them an ugly face back. Don't let them get away with that crap, John. Nobody will notice, but when they give you a bad looking face, you let them know and give them one back. Wait, 3, John. 1, 2, 3. Sir, would you come over here and Karen, come here. Did he take something from you? You know those people? Now, this guy, Dean, he got something to share. Yeah. It's very important. It seems to have a solution. Yeah.